Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, that gives a hand to thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?
There we go.
Yep, they can hear you.
Oh, hi guys. Go.
They can hear you. Oh man, I got
Oh, hi guys. Go.
They can hear you. I got to turn off the echo. All right, there we go. What's up?
Nothing. I like the thing on the bottom. I like how it doesn't say be the change.
Oh, I can put that back. Hold on, give me a second.
No, damn it.
Let's see. Where is OBS? Fuck. Oh, there's OBS. Okay. Here's the scene. Be the change. Whoops. I just moved the chat too far. Be the change. And there we go. Here we go.
Yup. There it is.
Official hashtag of the KKB.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Put this here. Still trying to work at the bugs. I haven't used this OBS in forever.
Yeah. I feel out of practice with this.
Has it been 3 weeks now or 2 weeks?
I
I think I missed.
I think it's been 3.
Yeah, like 2 missed weeks.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Can't figure it out. Screw it. It's no big deal. It's been too long.
Yeah. Point is, it's been too long.
Yeah, Butchering a Novel was 2 weeks ago.
Okay. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but I mean, if it says that, then...
So what's up?
Nothing. Went to a party last night. It was awful, but... Well, it wasn't awful. I just... You know me. I don't like...
Tell the truth.
It wasn't awful. It's just not my favorite thing to do.
What was it?
It was a party for a family friend, and it was fun, but there were a lot of people. It was very noisy, and everybody kept telling me that I wasn't allowed to date till I was 40, and it was really weird.
Wait, they said it? I thought I was the one that said that. You're going to marry when you're 40.
I mean, You did, but apparently everybody agrees with you, so.
That's fair.
I mean, dating and getting married are technically two different things.
Uh-huh. That's true.
Yeah. You read anything good recently?
Don't put me on the spot like that. I've read lots of things.
Well, of course you have.
Fine recently.
Past month.
Oh. I'm going to abstain from that question right now.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I finished The Exorcist and didn't have a heart attack.
Okay, and what did you think? Actually, no, wait for Aaron to get on. Then we can talk about The Exorcist. Because you both read it.
That's true. That's true. It was an interesting experience. Yeah. So when we read The Raven Boys, Devin, with Erin, when are we starting that?
I don't recall ever agreeing to such a thing.
I think you did. You definitely did. You erased the evidence, but you agreed to it.
Well, it's not horror. Unfortunately, my reading docket is like kind of full of horror stuff now. Because I gotta read lots of horror things. And Raven Boys is not horror, so...
Anything can be horror if you read it in the right way, Devin.
You really want me to take the Raven Boys and treat it like a horror novel?
Yeah, actually, yeah, forget I said that.
I mean, I could do that.
You could. I mean, there's some mildly spooky shit for babies.
For babies?
For babies, it's baby spooky shit.
No. I am probably not going to read much non-horror for the foreseeable future. Now that it has been officially announced that I'm going to be doing books in the freezer on the regular.
Erin's here.
There she is. Wait, she's here or here?
She's in the chat. She says, "Hey, can you send me the link on Twitter?"
Britt, get on top of that.
A reasonable request.
Except for she might know it's actually Twitter when you send it to her.
Listen. There was one time, and I wasn't completely sober. Leave me alone.
But yeah, as you send Aaron the link, I'm assuming.
Yes, I'll send Erin the link. Because I love her.
Not as much. I thought so.
It's not because you asked nicely or anything.
I did at first. And then I just reiterated it.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
I've been more tired than normal lately. But yeah. Now, it's going to be pretty much nothing but horror as I read stuff for the podcast. That's exciting news.
Yeah. I just sent it to you, Erin, because I'm good at sending Twitter links to people. That wasn't shaded, Devin.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't, I swear.
Again, at least she'll know that it is Twitter, not YouTube. But yeah, anyway, the last half a dozen live chats we did, I keep mentioning things I'm doing next year, and this year now, and there's one other thing that's going to be taking up a lot of my time, but I can't talk about it yet. Now I can finally fracking talk about it.
Did you just say fracking?
I said fracking, yes, because we're trying to keep this family friendly. So watch fucking language.
That's the real challenge of 2019.
But yeah, it does put some YouTube plans, kind of on question mark.
Yeah.
I gotta scale back some things. Right now, I'm running 3 different D&D campaigns. Going to be doing a podcast with Stephanie now. This YouTube channel is still a thing, and yeah, and then there's the whole Twitch thing now. So like, I went on break to try and scale back all my responsibilities, and I end up just taking on more projects.
Yeah, I think you have a problem.
I really gotta fix this. So within the next week or two, I'm gonna make some decisions on some things I'm going to keep doing, some things I'm not. Videos on his channel may end up in the not column. Potentially.
Fair.
Oh shit, I forgot to fix that. I can't see what Aaron said because I forgot that I turned this off. There we go. Stupid ad. So yeah, so what's your plans for 2019?
Not having plans.
That's a cop out.
I do want to get the stuff that I've been working on out. So that's a novella and a novel. I want to get that out. I don't have like any dates yet, but I want to at least get something out because it needs to happen eventually, and I can't keep putting it off.
By out, do you mean with an agent, or are you going to just publish it?
No, I'm gonna throw it up on Amazon. Well, not like throw it up on Amazon, but you know, whose channel am I on?
What?
What a silly question.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you're a positive influence.
Or negative,
Sort
depending on the perspective.
Depending on the perspective, but I consider you a positive influence.
You poor girl.
Aw.
But no, see, that's another thing. Like, I didn't even mention writing in the plans for this year, but clearly those are there too. So, like, I have so much stuff on the go right now.
You do.
But yeah, you gotta get your novella done.
Yeah.
At least a novella.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's basically done. I just gotta fix a bunch. Erin's here! I just gotta fix a bunch of typos and figure out what the fuck I meant in a sentence that was so typo. Like, it was so full of typos that me and Matt couldn't figure it out.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it was that bad. Sometimes you just get in the zone and then your fingers type really fast and then you go back and you can't make sense of anything you just wrote.
I've had that happen writing longhand, never on a computer.
Well, I guess I'm just special.
Not commenting on that. What's up, Aaron?
Nothing. It's so cool to be on the other side of this.
Yeah, the most recent addition to InsomniChat. See, secretly Aaron was there to keep things busy while I was away.
Oh, yeah, was that your
I
plan?
didn't tell anybody, yeah. Well, there's like 700 messages there I haven't read yet, so it obviously worked.
We noticed your absence. You just never showed up.
I kept trying to. I was busy. And tired. Oh, God. All right. So, Aaron, what's your plans for this year? Give some 2019 goals.
Oh, I don't know. To read a lot.
That's fair.
That's like my only goal.
It's a very common goal on BookTube this time of the year.
Yeah. I'm supposed to not be on the internet, but here I am.
Why are you supposed to be on the internet?
Because I want to take a break from the internet.
See?
But it's not working out.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being on a live chat. It's a safe place here. For the most part.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. I don't want to miss out on these things.
So, full disclosure to everybody watching at the moment, I have no idea what we're doing right now. This is literally it's New Year's, so I'm going to start the year with the live stream. And I haven't said anything in the last 2 weeks, so once again, it's a reminder that I'm, still kind of alive. Beyond that, I have no plan. Be very candid about that. Yeah, drop some dice. So yeah, Britt, I see you starting doing videos again now. How's that going?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's weird finding things that like I want to say, I guess because like I'm trying to be less nervous about what people think of things that I do. Which, Devin, you know, is a struggle of mine.
I don't think, well, I don't know. I think you may be approaching it the wrong way. It's not caring what people think. The fuck? Sorry. It's more of, I don't know, being mindful of how you say what you say. But you're not as controversial anyway. I mean, other than your Theon theories.
Listen, my Theon theories are great, okay?
Oh boy. So what are you what exactly are you nervous about when you're talking?
Everything.
Come on, Litmus. That was pretty vanilla. Like, you couldn't get yourself in trouble doing a Litmus video.
I mean, I also, like, dropped out of Litmus, like, halfway through. I was like, okay, that's enough of that.
See?
Tap out.
I knew it. So, wasn't I right? Wouldn't it have been a much better idea just to do a live stream with the Litmus prompts?
Yes, it would have been.
Now, I feel vindicated now. Because a big part of why there wasn't a live stream last week, or the week before, one of them, is because, we were going to do Litmus, but Britt was already halfway through it at the time.
You said we could figure something else out, and you said okay, and I said okay, and then we never did it.
Exactly. I got to blame it on somebody. I'm not going to blame it on myself. Oh God.
This is what being in InsomniChat is actually like.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much what this is right now.
Yeah, basically. How you liking? Olive is here. How you liking being in InsomniChat, Aaron? Is it everything that you imagined?
Yeah, honestly, I feel so included. And it's wonderful.
Monse is in the chat, and Olive agrees with me that a Litmus live stream would have been awesome, like the best video of the year. But,
I can read. She said it would be fun.
Yeah, but see, I'm translating Olive to you from Olive to English.
I can Are you implying that I don't understand Olive speak? I think you're just mad because we did a buddy read first and you didn't.
Wait, you did a buddy read with Olive?
Yes.
Ooh, drama.
When was this? Olive?
This was like... See, Olive speaks English.
Olive, you're welcome to come on and defend yourself if you want. I can send you the link too. This is very off the cuff, just chat. Aha. Well, then no. I see. Technically, my buddy read with Olive was earlier. I just got really busy and shat the bed on it, and she read it without me. But technically, my buddy read with her was earlier. You don't need to turn on the camera. I look like a hot mess too, but you don't see me complaining.
Well.
What? Under these glasses, my eyes are bloodshot right now. I know, that's what I said. I got tied up with like a dozen other things and I didn't get around to reading it. It was entirely my fault. I'm not blaming you. Olive is a good buddy reader. Actually, I gotta talk to you. At some point in the next day or so. Yeah. Can't buddy read to save my life. Britt, you ever tried to buddy read with Monse?
I've never done a buddy read with Monse, no.
See, maybe she just needs the right buddy reader.
I guess. So what you're saying is you're passing the torch off to Monse, is what you're saying.
I did not say any such thing. I mean, I'm sure Monse will love the Raven Boys.
I'm sure she would too. Actually, I'm not sure.
You know who would love the Raven Boys, Devin?
You. I hear Aaron likes it. Oh, Aaron asked it. Sorry. I mean, I heard Britt likes it. I do not recall a time when I made any assurances that I would read the Raven Boys.
Well, there are 3 people here that do. So, you're wrong.
Wait, who's the third?
Monse.
Monse is not going to back me reading the Raven Boys. She would not wish that upon her worst enemy.
So we all watch the chat.
See? Bam. Monse will do it. Haha.
Well, you should join me in Monse, though.
Wait. What Voxer chat did I get added to today? It's just the two of you. It's like a bunch of names. What exactly is that a buddy read for?
The one you told us you would read with us.
I do not recall such conversation.
Well, you got added to the chat, so I guess it must have happened.
So this is a Game of Thrones, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where's Matt too? All these people are out to get me.
We're not out to get you. We're just here to make sure you stick to what you say. You keep your word.
You're new to the channel, aren't you, Aaron? Damn, the Butcher and Novel video was over a year ago now. And I was hoping for it to be done in a couple of months.
Well, you got some great inspiration now with our other video.
A lot of notes done during that last live chat. If I can ever get through this Kruger's book, I'll be happy to write the novel.
Well, you need to hurry up and write Kruger so I can read it.
should be done soon. I thought it would be done by December. It might be done in January, but it should definitely be done by February. But that's...
Oh, perfect for Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, I should put a Valentine's Day element into it. It's a little late for that. Oh well.
It's never too late. Even when you put it up, you can still change it.
That's true. Well, there's got to be something of note to do. Like, it's New Year's Day. So, how was your 2018, Britt?
Well, the good news is I saved our friendship by reading The Exorcist.
Barely. You barely finished The Exorcist in time.
Barely, but I did it. You said I had 10 days, and then I had 8 days left, and then I finished.
I blame Aaron for that.
Are you saying that you wanted me to fail?
I didn't say anything like that.
Just because I was the only one who believed in her.
Making it a buddy read is how you get Britt to read something.
Yeah, that's...
And I remembered The Exorcist well enough, but I did not have the time to actually read The Exorcist during this month. So...
Yeah, you didn't even read it again.
But
you just talked
I've read
about
I've read it like 4 or 5 months ago. Like, I'm not a big rereader except for Dracula. But I remembered it well enough.
He's a big rereader.
Yeah, I remembered it well enough to keep the conversation going. Like, I really enjoyed the book.
Me too.
I was gonna say, this is like we can take this time and call it a buddy read wrap up. What do you guys think of The Exorcist? You both were new to it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Although, Aaron, you watched the movie, you said?
I saw bits and pieces of the movie, but I've never watched it all the way through.
Okay. So how was The Exorcist? Sum it up. Sum up your experience.
Ooh. I feel like it was a little bit slow to start, but then it was like a ride.
Was I wrong in the whole give Chris a chance?
No, you're right. You're definitely
I'm
right.
displeased with that first half of that book, or the first quarter.
Man, I just have I don't know, because I like unlikable characters, but I just have a problem with characters who don't like, I don't know. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to say. Like, there's just something about the way she spoke in her head that really just got under my skin.
Her inner monologue?
Yeah. But I don't know why it was annoying to me. It just kind of felt like she was juvenile in the way she was talking to herself.
Oh, okay.
But then as it progressed, it didn't bother me as much when, like, things started to go crazy. Then it felt like her monologue shifted and it was less juvenile.
Like she grew up as a character during all this.
Yeah, even though, like, everything was, like, going bananas, she ended up, like, having a lot of character growth in a situation where I didn't think it was possible. But no, I really liked it at the end, and I really like Chris as a character at the end of the story.
Sweet. And yeah, like you said in the chat, I mean, he needs to do that. You need it to be so close into Chris's perspective for the story to even work. It
Yeah.
would work with third person as well.
No, definitely not. It would have been a completely different story that way.
Britt, what do you think?
Yeah. I didn't like all the puking. Could have done without the puking, but
How about the crucifix masturbation?
That Devin prepared me for, and then I forgot that he prepared me for that, and I went on Boxer to yell at him for not preparing me for that, and then he told me that he did prepare me for that.
I told you about that You were going to read that book.
It was.
There's a scene, an inappropriate scene with a crucifix.
I mean, there were a lot of inappropriate scenes in that book.
Wait till you watch the movie.
I don't know if I'm ready for the movie.
All right. So aside from the projectile vomiting, what else? What do you think about it?
I thought that like once I realized that Chris, in fact, wasn't a sarcastic bitch, I really liked her, and the more like bad shit that like every chapter it just kept getting worse and worse for her, and I don't know how like spoilery we want to get here.
Well, I mean, it's like a 50-year-old book now?
40 I guess.
Years?
Yeah.
Do your best to refrain from it, but yeah, don't sweat. If you spoil something, you spoil something.
I wasn't expecting there to be as much death as there was.
Oh. Wait, are you referring to the ending? Tell you what.
Yes and no. There were lots of people were jumping out of windows. It was kind of wild.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to do you a little bit of a favor here. I want to put this tag on the screen. There you go. So now, if you're watching this, just put it on mute until this goes away, and then there you go. So,
sorry.
What do you, are you specifically talking about the end with Father Karras?
I was, Burke. Was that his name?
Chris's producer friend, director friend.
Yeah, when he like got fucking dead.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy.
He got dead.
He got dead.
He was killed to death.
Yes. He was shoved out a window, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And everybody was like, what the fuck just happened?
I think maybe like going into it knowing the plot really was a bit of like a disservice to the novel, because I was kind of just like, why doesn't anyone believe Chris? Like the whole time I was just like, I understand there's this build up, but I was just kind of like, why doesn't anybody believe her?
Yeah. Because like, I don't know, because I mean, you also got to put yourself back in the time too, like 40, well, technically this book was written before the Satanic Panic, so people didn't really, exorcisms and shit, none of this was necessarily like a common thing people knew about back then. Because as a novel, The Exorcist kind of introduced a lot of people to this whole concept, right? The Satanic Panic came after the fact.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But with it being such like a classic at this point, and you going into it knowing the plot, it's kind of a little bit hard.
Yeah. That looks like a mat.
Hello.
Is it a mat? It's a mat.
Dang.
It's a Matt that can't find his mother effing earbuds.
Oh no.
Why did your earbuds F a mother?
Freaking out. Where the fuck did they? Oh, they're in the room. Hey, Devin, do you know who Jacob Jans is from Freedom with Writing?
Oh. You said Jacob Jans?
Yeah, he's like an author.
No,
he writes
John
like
Jans. I think it's Jonathan Jans.
Oh, okay.
J-A-N-Z, right?
What? No, it's S.
Oh, okay, no, then I don't know. He just has a very similar name to
But
it.
he's from Ontario, though, I guess. But anyway, I don't know. I totally just interrupted you guys' conversation. Sorry.
That's okay.
You guys could finish up, and then I'll...
No,
Well, we were just talking about The Exorcist.
They're wrapping up their buddy read.
You were talking about being racist?
We're not-
No, The Exorcist.
KKB got nothing to do with this.
Oh. Where'd she go?
I
Erin?
What's happening?
know. Has Aaron
Erin.
met the same person?
Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Jacob,
I take my beard off when I pretend to be Aaron.
It just wouldn't suit my face.
Oh my gosh, my feet are freezing. I'm sorry. Okay. So what's going on with The Exorcist besides it being awesome?
read
Yeah. I didn't like all the vomit, and everybody
Liar.
kept like jumping out of windows.
Okay, I'm going to put this back up so we can talk freely.
I also like. I think
Are
one of-
we on?
Yeah.
Okay.
On.
I think one of the most interesting aspects about it for me was that the priest was kind of having like doubts about like his faith, but then as he was, when the other priest came in to like help him with the exorcism, I don't remember names because I'm
Father
not good with names.
Karras
Marin?
is the guy the doubting one, and yeah, Marin
Yeah.
is the one that came later.
Well, when Father Marin had like when he went into like cardiac arrest like mid exorcism, that was fucking wild.
And I think that's something that's better in the book than the movie, because the movie, the way they done up Father Marin, like I'm surprised he got up the stairs. He looks so close to death the way they done him up. It's like you could see it coming, but the book not so much. He seems a lot more virile in the book than he does in the film adaptation. Because you must have seen Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Well, they did the parody of that scene, right? James Woods was the priest. I think
Your mother's in here with us. Mom, get out of there.
yeah. The way they done it, James Woods, I think, played the Marin parody. He looked more lively than the actual Father Marin, and they tried to make him look pretty much dead.
I think the other thing about the movie to the book is that the movie kind of builds Marin up a bunch. Like you think he's going to be a bigger deal than he is. Spoiler.
Dude,
Sorry.
the spoilers tag is on the screen. It's fine. Also, Monse said hi.
Oh. Hello!
But no, you're right. Like,
that's my hi to Monse
as
voice.
far as the movie goes, you see Marin in the opening scene, and then no more until the end of till he's ready for the exorcism. But
and I mean, he's on the poster.
Yeah. He's built up a lot more in the book for being basically a Catholic faith warrior against demons. Like, he's a badass.
It is chilly.
What, like, the one, I get why this plot line dragged, but something that annoyed me was the fact that, like, this book was called The Exorcist, and yet they had so much trouble finding somebody to do a fucking exorcism.
Yeah.
Because he was the exorcist the whole time.
But again, that was the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Before, like, exorcisms became, like, a common horror trope, when this novel was written, it literally was something the Catholic Church just wanted to pretend didn't exist within their repertoire. Like, it was something they were somewhat ashamed of. It wasn't a modern or like a mainstream kind of idea back then. So, like, yeah, a big part of it was actually finding an exorcist and that's what makes it so, like, in a way, terrifying, is that, okay, if this was to happen to you, it would be damn near impossible to find somebody to help because it's not easy. There's not many people that can perform an exorcism. So I mean, it helps with the the stakes, I guess, for the book, that they can't find anybody to actually exorcise this demon because it's not a common thing that they do.
Yeah, because if they found an exorcist right away, the book would be like 50 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
If I could just go down to the church and get an exorcism, I wouldn't. Why would I even worry about getting possessed by a demon? It might be cool to do it for a day or two.
I guess.
I don't know, man.
I was also like really confused about the were they landlords, like the Russian couple that lived with them?
They were
The
servants.
servants?
Oh, the ones that kept saying that it wasn't
Yeah,
rats.
because it was like a maintenance guy and like a housekeeper.
Brit just thinks that Russians should rule the world and that we should all be subservient to our Soviet counterparts.
For the record, I do not. I want to make that clear.
Brit the communist.
But it seemed like he understood like what the fuck was going on. Like, it's not fucking rats.
Yeah.
Because he's from the old
Yeah,
country.
superstitious minor characters. That was even a trope back then.
That was a trope in Dracula.
Yeah.
You're going over the Boggle Pass? No,
In Dracula, that was what, the 60s or the 40s?
30s. 31.
BC.
31 AD. E. C. Whatever they call it now.
Oh, CE? BCE.
Does that mean like current
I
era?
think so.
Yeah.
Man, the people in the future are going to look back at us and go, they were so full of themselves.
Pretty much. I think it was more about taking Christ out of the term.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that's weird is if it's BC and after death, doesn't that make 33 years invisible?
It would if that's what AD stood for.
Oh. Is
It's
it Latin
Anno
or
Domini.
some shit?
The year
What's
of our
that
Lord.
mean? Like,
I think. If I remember that correctly, it's something along those lines. So, like, there's before Christ, and then Christ was born, and then we entered the year of our Lord. So, AD, Anno Domini.
okay.
But yes, for, like, the first 20-odd years of my life, I thought it was after death, too.
I think I thought it was
you
after
learn
death
something
until
new
right
every
now.
day because I just learned that right now.
Me too.
Well, I thought there was a Latin thing for it, but I didn't know what the fuck it was or what it meant.
What's the
So
smiley
that's
face? Am I right?
Who's smiling?
Olive.
Olive. Is she smiling at the Russians?
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Why do you just always assume she smiles at a Russian?
The KGB?
That was one of her big
Wait, is the
rights.
B in KGB Brit? Okay.
Yeah. It means communist, Brit, get stuff.
But you got the B and the G backwards.
Oh, KGB. Oh, yeah.
Commie girl Brit.
Communist. Commie girl Brit. Oh, my God.
KGB.
Commie girl Brit.
Stop! That's not a communist.
So there's the KGB and the KKB. Wow.
Be the change, Brit.
You could run for president. Or at least senator of Massachusetts.
Maybe that means that people weren't listening to that entire
People that
conversation.
don't want spoilers missed us talking with Commie Girl Brit, yes.
Stop!
Brit, communism looks great on paper. Okay? So you're fine.
Latin? Okay. Was I right, though, about the translation? So sorry, Anno Domini
Monse,
is
why
Latin.
can't you?
Yeah, it means where are my fucking dominoes at? We got to get this game on.
Monse can't run for president. Why not? Who said Monse can't run for president?
I mean, you
Me
got
either,
my vote.
Monse.
Dude, my sister.
Oh,
Effing hell.
Oh, you were smiling at the translation? Alright. I'm cool with this.
Anno Domini.
Anno Domini. Not very often a useless fucking knowledge in my head come in handy in regular conversation.
Well, it's usually when you talk to me. Okay, I don't have any pictures of the snow, and my sister's going to be pissed. Tough shit.
So, how was New Year's for everybody? Besides Brit trying to tell us about her party excursion.
yeah.
It was pretty fun. We watched some shit YouTube streams that did a countdown, and it was really, what's the word I'm looking for? Uneventful. So, we watched a bunch of Jules Holland clips from like the last like 10 years of him doing his Hootenanny on New Year's, which I guess is like a thing in the UK. So that was fun. Good times.
How about you?
Drink some brandy.
How about you, Aaron?
I rearranged my bookcases while having a fever. That was my New Year's Eve.
Best
Yeah.
New Year's ever.
Yep.
What happened to Britt? She just got drunk at some party and couldn't get
And
home.
she got dating advice from old people.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. They told me
To play
don't
hide the
date.
sausage.
No, they told me don't date men, and I said okay, no problem.
I thought
Yeah, they were
don't
just
date
feeling
men,
you out.
like, until a certain time.
Well, they said don't date men until
you
you're
go.
40.
That's a horrible fucking idea. If I started dating men now, it would be ridiculous. And I would just be in it for the sex. Dating's stupid.
Matt, in
Dating is legal prostitution, and I do not appreciate
in 7
it.
years, I might have to separate myself from Matt just to be safe.
Yeah. Watch out, dude. We're going to play hide the pickle. Okay. That was good.
Great chat, guys. See you later. Bye.
Okay, I have a question. Like, and I don't know. Okay, Devin, like, do you subscribe to anyone's mailing list that like gives writing advice or anything
Writing
like that?
advice? No. Fuck no. Hell no. God fucking damn it, no.
Or not just like writing advice, but like
Wow.
what's Okay. I don't want to call this guy out until he has a chance to respond to me.
Okay, so it's Bob. His name is Bob.
Okay, his name's Bob, and he basically puts books out that are like places that are hiring freelance writers, or how to write from home, and a lot of it's just stupid information that everyone knows, like get up and write,
Yeah,
don't be a
basic
dick,
information you can get from a Google search.
Exactly. Or not even a Google search, just like common sense. Like if you want to make money writing, you should probably spend a lot of time writing. Things like that.
Wow.
Wow. A+ advice.
Yeah. But like, so Bob sent out like this, like, oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. I wanted to give you this free book. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to click this link. It's going to take me to a landing page that's going to have write your email address right here and get your free book. And then you click that link and it'll take you to a page where you can actually download the book. Like that is common, like email marketing, no big deal, whatever. But when you click on the link, that's a green button that says download your free book, it takes you to a page that has other green buttons that say, get your PDF here. Okay. But if you click that, it takes you to a different site that's selling you some kind of software to make it easier to read PDFs or something fucking stupid like that. So like I unsubscribed from the dude, but because I put my email address in, he sent me another email like from an autoresponder saying, hey, thanks for downloading the book. I hope you like it. And here's another free thing you can get. But make sure that you scroll all the way down past the book description so you could click the link. So I'm sitting here going, does he know that he's spamming the shit out of people and sending people to bogus fucking websites to try to sell website shit on top of everything else? It's just super unethical for me. And if he doesn't know, he should know, but he shouldn't be putting stuff, oh yeah, make sure you scroll all the way down the page or else you won't be able to get the book. Like, that sounds like he knows, right?
It does.
So what do you think the course of action should be here?
Unsub and forget about him?
Oh, okay. Because I unsubbed, but then I wrote him a lengthy email about how shady and shitty I thought that was. And then said, like, but if you don't know, you should know that this is happening. But I'm pretty sure you know.
So the green button you clicked on, where was this to again?
Okay, the first green button you click, you type in your email address and then click the button. And then that takes you to a second page. And this is all normally legit. And on that second page, there's normally a button that you press and it'll automatically start it downloading. But this one, when you push the green button, it takes you to a separate page that tries to sell you some software. And then you go back to the other page and then scroll all the way down. And instead of a button, there's just a little like hyperlink in text saying, get your book here. I don't know, dude. I'm like super irritated. Like, that's, I don't know. That's like taking advantage of people giving you their email address.
That's what it sounds like, man.
Oh.
Let me see, because
Bob, you motherfucker.
Fucking Bob ruins everything.
Oh, man.
That's what Matt and I did last week. We finished Twin Peaks.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah,
fuck Bob. Fuck that asshole.
Oh, okay, I see.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I just put in my email. I just made an email address and put it in there.
So here's Bob.
Bob's site.
Did you know? Because I said it earlier.
I didn't know before that.
Damn it. Yeah. Okay.
So you hit it, and then it's welcome to blah blah blah. We send you rating, blah blah blah. Learn more. All the learn more ones here are ads. That's not something you'd ignore that.
Yeah. Normally, I know the difference between an ad and something else, but also normally, when you go to a landing page or a squeeze page, there's not separate ads on that page. The whole idea is to limit your options to only click this one thing. Oh my
God, this is shady.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But this is even worse because you put in an email, you submit it, then you go to there's 3 ads, and on the bottom, it sends you to you can go to a different website, for a different reason. Subscribe here, and then it goes to a different landing page, and putting your email address there does the same thing. It goes to 3 ads.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. That's really fucking shifty. And the thing that irritates me is that site or that mailing list used to have really good information. It would let you know who's like accepting submissions for certain types of like they would go, oh, here's 10 magazines accepting submissions for westerns this week,
right.
or here's some magazines wanting speculative fiction this week. So it was always like a good resource. But now it's like really, like I feel like it's a site that Britt and her friends in the KGB like put together to try to like make sure Trump gets elected again.
Yeah. I have nothing to add to that. We'll let that one flow.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's shady, dude. Writer Beware is a great website for people that they should all be aware of.
Is it like Coco Beware, but for writing?
No, it's Writer Beware from Sifla. It's a website you can go into, like, report shady things. Like,
ooh, I will do that then. If I don't hear back from Bob. Because I told Bob I would give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, if he goes, oh my God, my site's been taken over by the KGB, I'll go, dude, I get it. I'm really sorry.
It happened.
Yeah.
There's another one. There's Writer Beware. I can't even remember it.
And Coco Beware. And Frankie.
But yeah, you can search Writer Beware for literary agents, for small presses, for whatever, and you'll see people sharing the word of shady shit going down.
Do you feel like you have to take that with a grain of salt? Because like whenever like someone gets like rejected by some company and they're like, these motherfuckers strung me along and blah 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 blah. I mean, I guess you could read that in the comments. Like, it wouldn't be like...
Yeah, and it's more of a blog than a forum to do things in. Like,
yeah.
They look into themselves, and then they write about it.
Ooh, that's good.
Pretty sure. Yeah, they don't write about things lightly. If it shows up on Writer Beware, you really need to watch out for it. That's where I got my distaste for Steve Alton.
What?
Steve Alton had a vanity press out. Charged a shit ton of money for stupid services.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about him being, like, sexist in Meg.
No. Talking about the fucking
I was like,
vanity
what?
press that he put out. And it was like he was doing you a favor by you, like, dumping a shit ton of money for him to boost your book and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, somebody, I won't say who... and this might have been on another live stream, I can't remember, but paid for the master class.
Oh, Patterson?
With What's the Fuck? Yeah. And feels like they got ripped off on that.
I wish I could have warned them in advance. Patterson hasn't written his own book in like 20 years.
He was just like, everything he said I've heard other people say. And
dude, actually...
blah, blah,
I don't
blah,
think
blah,
you
blah.
were on it, but that was our last live chat when a friend of ours was in here with us and said that he took the class. And
okay.
That's where I ranted with James Patterson and how shady he is trying to say that he invented a novella.
That's right!
Book
What's
shots.
he call it? A hot shot? Book shots.
Revolutionize the publishing
douchebag.
industry. He created these smaller, condensed stories that pack or have more of an impact. I'm like, dude, you made the fucking novella.
I'm gonna recreate the publishing industry and create Kindle singles. So it'll be awesome. No one's done it before. Did I say Kindle? I'm yeah.
Candle,
okay.
Right?
Well, yeah, Candle singles. Yeah.
I got respect for what Patterson has accomplished as an author, but as a entity in the world today, I can't stand Patterson.
Like, it would be amazing to get to a point where you can do the stuff that Patterson does without being dead, like V.C. Andrews or Tom Clancy, you know? But is there a way that it doesn't sound shitty?
No.
Because, like, that's what Sean does at self-publishing podcast guys, the Sterling and Stone dudes. He doesn't, I don't think he writes the books. I think he just does...
He just does the story beats, and Johnny does the writing when they write. And I think it's the same thing with Dave.
Yeah, that's what I think too. But like, why does Sean not come off as douchey as Patterson?
Because
okay, the crickets are out.
I gotta think.
Probably because he's not a douche.
I'm sorry. Aaron, I need you to answer all these questions right now. You know what's funny? I always thought your channel was called The Biblio Rapist.
Biblio the Rapist. That's what it is.
I didn't see the in there. I saw Biblio and Rapist. And I was like, wow.
Bye. I'm leaving YouTube forever.
No. No, I'm just saying, like...
Well, no, that's how you spell the rapist. Therapist.
Yeah.
So technically your channel is Biblio the Rapist. Oh my god. Let's go look at this again.
I'm so embarrassed. You're on to me.
Oh my god.
Everyone's like, wow, she's the most polite rapist I think I've ever seen. It's like that Arrested Development where what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he decided he was going to be an analyst and a therapist. And so he got these business cards with his name on it, and it said anal rapist. And he's like, yeah, I'm an anal rapist. And they're like, that's not what that says. And he's like, no, I'm an anal rapist. I'm an analyst and a therapist. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Devin. Sean.
Yeah. Sean. See, they're collaborative though. Like Sean and Johnny feel like they are both co-writing a book, even though it is beats and then writing. Because Johnny doesn't like doing beats, so it's a collaboration. With Patterson, it's like he gets people to write novels, throws in a couple of his own names, and maybe like glances over it before it's done, and then publishes it with a co-author on it.
So you don't think he writes beats or an outline or anything like that?
I think they write it, and he like makes sure it doesn't like contradict something like blatantly. Like
he probably doesn't even do that. He probably has people who do that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, that's so annoying. I think I broke Aaron. I'm really sorry.
I'm okay. I'm just questioning my entire existence.
No.
On the internet.
No.
Don't.
Aaron, we like you. We like you.
Aaron, that's not what I was trying to do. It's just when your face goes away from the little box at the bottom, it says your name, and it just reminded me.
Does it show the picture of me eating corn?
No, we see your face.
No. It's your face and then your name when you're...
Yeah.
Actually, I just see a green circle that looks like it's supposed to be NPC.
No, it's Aaron deep throating some cob here.
Whoa. And she's reading an Murakami book at the same time, which is horribly sexist and misogynistic.
Goddamn. Britt's taking a backseat to the roasting this time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
It's okay. I'm new here.
No, this doesn't happen. No, it's only supposed to be me.
I didn't, like, when I said it, I didn't think it was going to, like, break you. Like, I didn't mean to. Like, I feel bad now.
Arrested Development. That was Tobias.
Tobias. God, how come I couldn't remember that?
I was Olive in the chat.
Oh, it was so funny. The anal rapist.
Also, book raping fetish. I'd read that memoir. Says Monse.
Says Monse. Oh, Erin, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I feel bad because I feel like she's getting a little embarrassed, but I actually kind of want to write a novel now called Biblio the Rapist. a rapist named Biblio. That sounds awesome.
You can have it.
It's called The Hobbit.
I thought that was the gangbang book.
Oh, wait, no, that's Bilbo.
Dildo Baggins.
I will be right back.
Dildo Daggins. God, I hope Aaron doesn't have, like, any guns or anything.
Monse says, Matt, you need to roast everyone's channel name now.
I didn't mean to. Like, I just seriously thought that. I really didn't. I'm going to roast Brit's channel name. It's called Brit. She put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, no problem.
It's highly original.
Listen, the point was for it to be difficult to find, and it's successful.
Do you know how YouTube works? Like, you're supposed
clearly
to have
I
people
don't,
find
because
you.
one time Devin showed me YouTube, and I was like, is that Twitter?
Yeah, we mentioned that already.
That was funny. Brit.
It's part of my charm.
Sorry, I got called
I feel so bad.
I got called India Insomniac earlier. Somebody thought I was from Delhi or something.
That's awesome.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
On Twitch?
It was interesting. That's
well, since we were talking about Monse for a half a second there.
Segue.
I have been waiting for her manifesto. I think it's like the Necronomicon, like a book that people talk about, but it doesn't exist.
Monse, what do you have to say for yourself? I have to test this to see what kind of delay we're working with here. Aaron's back.
It's quite long. The delay is quite long.
Ooh, what's that?
Did you just walk into another room?
No, I'm in the same room. I was going to make a tea.
Yeah, it's been 3 seconds. It's not bad.
What kind of tea were you going to make and then decided not to?
The tea?
Oh, I turned my kettle on.
Oh.
No, not weed tea.
I can't be...
I was going to have peach.
I'm probably just going to have, like, breakfast tea.
Yeah, but you can bake tea.
But it's nice to it's nighttime.
It's herbal.
Doesn't bathe.
I'm going to keep popping this tube because I know it annoys Brit.
Devin, stop! It's driving me crazy!
What is that?
It's his
That
tube.
had joints in it.
That I bought from the grocery store yesterday.
Oh. Yeah.
Had one last night. Had another one before we started this fucking stream.
I don't think you could do that here. And this place is like... It was like one of the first places to do
it's
that. It's
not like every single store. Like there's like 4 or 5 Dominion superstores here. And like I think 2 or 3 of them have the licensed cannabis dealer now. But...
Devin, did you have like dispensaries and stuff there before it was legal? Yeah, same here. There's like 7 million. It's weird.
Yeah.
They get like shut down for a day, and then 2 more will open up.
Because that was back when it was like under the guise of medicinal distribution.
Mm-hmm.
So they thought they could stay open that way, but they would just sell to anybody that had a membership. But then you don't want to be a member.
And then they had the prostitutes in the back.
For a lot of them here, you didn't have to get a membership. Like when they would get busted, then they would say that they're medical. But before that, they're just open for anybody.
near before Trudeau did his announcement of the legalization, there's a couple places here where it's like they had to have your name on a list in order to get it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, who the fuck would do that? Like, why would you want your name on a list of a place where they're selling illegal drugs?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, that always tripped me out.
That's called the idiot test.
Yeah. These are completely legal now. And I'm going to keep popping this tube with my last joint in it. Annoy the hell out of Brit.
Stop popping that fucking tube!
Pop in the tube.
I have a feeling if I had a tea, like a weed tea, I'd just be tired.
Yeah.
Plus, it says on the thing that it can take 2 hours to take effect. And I'm like,
yeah, I got shit to do. You know what the worst thing is like that? When you do something like that, and then it says like it takes X amount of time to kick in, and you forget you took something, and then you start driving somewhere, and then all of a sudden, like, shit's difficult.
Well,
that's the worst.
Not that I have any experience.
You drive everywhere.
You know, it's not legal.
Oh, sorry.
Because it's not legal here. But it also depends on like how much you eat beforehand. Like if you eat nothing, it'll hit you faster.
Wait, how?
If you eat nothing, it'll hit you faster.
If you snort it.
It's inhalation. It doesn't have anything to do with your digestive system.
She might be talking about edibles.
Oh. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Erin.
Okay, you gotta specify girl. These things.
Like, most people wouldn't believe this, but like, I really, I have not smoked very many times.
He says with a cigarette in his mouth.
Like in my life. Well, no, like I could smoke cigarettes. That's fine and super healthy for you, apparently. But yeah, no, like I'm really just this. Like, this is the way I look, and the way I talk. Like I'm not high or anything.
Well, dude, do I seem any different to you now than any other time we've talked?
Yeah, you talked about us having sex earlier.
You talked about it, and I said no. There's a difference.
You're forgetful, Devin. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. I did not agree to read Raven Boys.
Listen, he did.
Oh my god. When you started talking about Bigfoot, I was so hoping that you were going to say... I thought you said you were going to say that Bigfoot's in the Raven Boys. What are the messages?
Monse said I'd pay for Matt and Davenport.
I would too.
All right, guys. So nice talking to you. I'll see you all next year. I'm going to call it a day now. And...
Bye.
Oh God.
But Erin, did I not call that? Did I not say that? Watch, he's going to notice on stream. And we're gonna die.
Yep. You did. And it's just worked out beautifully.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Which
isn't hard, apparently.
We added Devin to the Raven Boys read along boxer chat, and he didn't know until
No. I knew earlier today when I was added to this random chat. I just forgot about asking who the fuck am I in here with. And why am I here?
To hear all the juicy bits about the Raven Boys.
I've already heard all about those boys' bits. Like, Brit's idolization of them has been sufficient.
Listen,
I need to do a TBR video.
What's your TBR? We'll do it right here.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I could, huh? I want to do something where I finish books that I started and then misplaced. So I might do that. But if I misplaced them in the first place, was it
How
because
you
I
gonna
didn't
find
like
them?
the book? Well, no, I have a stat now. I've been finding books because we've been like cleaning stuff and moving stuff, and I found my bag. So there was a book that I started reading over the summer that I thought I lost, that I left at a coffee shop or something. But turns out I had it the whole time.
That happened to me one time. I had a copy of The Handmaid's Tale, and I put it in a shoebox. And then I bought another copy because I was convinced I like left it somewhere. And then when I moved, I found it in the shoebox.
Oh, that's
And I
so
was, like,
fucking
ticked.
annoying.
I was like, why would I put it in a shoebox of all places?
When I lose a book, I automatically, and this goes with anything, not just books, but I automatically assume somebody stole it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even go like, oh man, I must have misplaced this. I'm like, who the fuck was in my house?
That's funny.
That sounds like my mom.
Yeah, it does.
So what are some of those books, Matt?
I think it's One Fearful Yellow Eye is the title of it. It's a John D. MacDonald Travis McGee book that I was
that a
super
real name?
excited. What?
Whoa, say that again.
No, John D. MacDonald's the author. Travis McGee's the character.
Oh,
It would be like me saying Maggie Steve Otter Crow Dude.
okay.
All right. There's that. There's King Kong, which I completely forgot I even had because it was under a book that was bigger than it on my desk, and I just never even knew that it was there. So when I was moving books off my desk today, I was like, holy shit, like this is like the third time I forgot that I had this book. So there's that, and there is a Bukowski book, a Vonnegut book, and what else is sitting right there? Let me just go over it real quick. Oh no, that's it.
Monse says Matt should do film every day. Patrons get Matt porn parodies.
Does anyone else have to be in it but me? Because I could do solos till the cows come home. Wow.
Well, I've been waiting for Monse's response.
But it's funny that you didn't even have a like that like had like no effect on you. You're like, yeah, probably okay. You had like no expression. It was just like
I've become
normal
I was
conversation.
literally about to say that. She's been desensitized to it, sir.
Dude.
I mean, like once you put that picture of Alf on the internet, I was just like, this is it. This is it for me.
Yeah. Man, I keep breaking people.
Monse says you need a cast, but also solos are acceptable.
Cool. Can I make my co-stars like out of things like cardboard or
Oh my god, I was like, what?
Gotcha.
yeah. Or can I like put a wig on my hand and go, hello everybody, my name is Han Jackson. I'm here to
Han Jackson. Beautiful.
Oh man, I could have went with Rosie Palm and I did Han Jackson. What the fuck is wrong with
Pamela Henderson?
God.
Pamela Henderson.
Pamela Henderson. Oh my god, that's so good. Han Jackson. What the fuck is wrong with me? And it also makes my hand sound male.
Oh, that's kind of what I was thinking when you said
I'm
it.
like, kind of
Is that
like
intentional?
Why you gotta put a wig
homosexual.
on it?
Maybe it's an afro wig, and it's like Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction.
Monse says there's already
Whatever-
furniture
whatever
porn,
you
so I suppose you can make your cast members.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold
I think I've
on.
seen
One second.
that.
When you say
Wait,
when
what
you
did
say
you
furniture
say?
porn, do you mean like porn of people like on furniture and like it's pictures of the furniture, Or are you talking about pornophilia, where it's literally human furniture porn? Because those are two different things.
That's a
That's
thing.
a word?
Human
Pornophilia?
furniture
Yes.
porn.
Wow.
I'm sheltered.
Literally, it's
I have
like
no
a,
idea
it's like a
what that
form
is.
of bondage where they like turn people into furniture.
Oh, that's like in Bloodsucking Freaks when like
That does
he's
not
eating
sound
dinner.
comfortable.
He's eating dinner off the girl on
Let
her
me see if I can
hands
find
and
one that's
knees
not going
like
to get us
she's.
demonetized. Give me a second.
Yikes. I don't know if that's possible.
Well,
I didn't know it was a real thing that people knew about because this is so weird because I just came across this. Okay,
I can give you.
I'm
going to
say something right now.
More, just saying.
Okay, well, I don't know how
I
to
don't know that I
describe
do.
things sometimes, and so I googled sexy lamps because, like, I like sexy lamps, like, and like coffee tables and end tables, like from like the 60s, like.
But it gotta be
postmodern. No, it's just like you look at it and you go, "Fuck, that's a sexy lamp."
sexy.
Am I the only person that does that?
Like the leg lamp from A Christmas Story?
No, but that actually would make more sense. Anyway, what I was gonna say is the site that I found was what was it called? It had a funny name. It was like chicks rubbing stuff or something, and it was just chicks rubbing stuff.
Wow,
like
really? I didn't see that one coming.
Banisters and doorknobs and door frames and chairs. Cute. Yeah, but I didn't know that was a real thing. I just thought that was like a weird site.
Tiffin, what are you Googling?
Sexy lamps.
Trying to find something that's not going to get us demonetized. Nope, that's sharing the screen. I will need to.
Nope, that's my face. That'll get us demonetized. Stat.
No, I could put it instead of putting it up in the stream. I'm going to share screen so Matt can see it because he can't. Screen 2, is it? Nope, that's my.
Like if you guys watch, like, Case of the Bloody Iris, or
what the hell?
What's going on?
That looks cool.
What the fuck?
It's like Zaxxon.
Awesome. This is it.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I think
that's a chair,
that's
yeah?
a woman.
Wait, no, that's a Devon. Oh.
What is happening?
Wait, what?
I
thought I saw a desk chair.
You really thought you saw a desk? Actually, let's find a bigger picture. I'm not sharing anymore? Okay, good, because some of these pictures will get us in trouble.
Get you in trouble, mister. Unless Brit's hosting this.
No.
On her super famous BookTube channel called Brit.
I don't know how to change it. Okay.
Are you serious? You don't know how to change
We've already talked about it twice on how to change it. She just won't do it.
It's so hard to find you. So many channels are called Brit.
I'm sorry. Well, that was kind of the point.
Well,
you should name your channel Britsit. And then you would get a bunch of people who are looking at Brexit videos but spell it wrong.
Just don't go for Biblio the Rapist.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Everything's great.
No.
Watch, you're going to make up tomorrow, Matt, and she's going to rebranded her whole channel. All because of that.
It's going to be called Biblio. I swear I will not touch you without your consent.
Biblio not a rapist.
Okay.
So
yeah. There we go. That's the person.
What? The actual hell?
Okay, that I would believe. But like
I think I see legs. What's coming out the
big old booty. That's the
They're laying
head.
on their back and their legs are
Oh,
strapped in across the thighs.
This is weird. I'm going to make a tea. Bye.
okay, that's weird.
This
The sad thing is that looks way more comfortable than my chair.
Wow.
Look at how much cushion it looks like it's got on that. Damn, dude. That looks cozy.
Oh, here's a sexy lamp for you.
Okay, you're going the wrong way
Totally
with this.
is.
Uh-oh.
That's totally getting demonetized.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
Scott just
Oh,
joined.
wow.
Hi,
That's
Scott.
a really bad time, Scott.
Oh, man.
He said,
That's
I
funny.
just joined and I'm not quite sure what the fuck is going on. Me either, Scott. And I've been here the whole time.
Conversation with Fornophilia.
To be fair, I think this is Monse's
It definitely
doing.
is. How the fuck did we get into
Okay.
this conversation anyway?
I don't know. Monse wants to offer me money to make videos.
Oh, the cast.
or
Yeah, you
something.
said furniture. You said something about. She said furniture. She did.
She
There's already
did.
furniture porn. That's how we got in. So Monte literally started the conversation. All right, sorry, Scott.
Haha.
If you really got to run, then see
I
him,
didn't
man. But
kill the chat.
I
Is he
feel-
leaving? I'm sorry.
You send fucking Aaron to McDonald's. You scare Scott away. Oh, Matt.
Devin, don't. No.
Aaron went to
She
McDonald's?
said.
I think she said she went to get
Wait,
tea.
fuck this. I'm going to McDonald's.
Mm.
People always blame me for
literally
depravity,
brought up
and that
furniture
is
porn.
unfair.
How was that not How was that blaming you for something you didn't do?
So, Britt,
Yes.
besides Raven Boys, what
Yes.
else are you going to read this month? Awesome.
Riveting.
I should finish The Lost Queen that I started.
Are you still going to do the game of Burn Your House Down or whatever it was called?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna do that next month so Devin can join me.
Devin, what are you reading? Besides Raven Boys and Backdoor Daddy.
Next Door Daddy.
Backdoor
Backdoor Daddy is Brit's fanfiction.
the sequel.
Oh, man.
Oh, Devin, I'm so sorry I ruined your life.
Wow, I can't believe that I screwed that title up,
What?
too.
Oh, Backdoor Daddy.
I really thought it was called Backdoor Daddy.
No, that sounds more interesting than the actual book. I still got Journey to the Living Dead to finish yet because we're going to be talking to Dr. Bloomberg probably at a future time. So I got to have that read. And then, yeah, I got some horror shit I got to get done. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not even sure where to
Nice.
start with it, really.
I'm
Just-
trying... Oh, go ahead.
Just like picking out like horror reads or just like
In a way, yeah. I'm trying to make the picks that I go with on the podcast try and at least mostly be indie titles. But the problem is, out of like 10 indie books you'll read, only 2 of them are usually any good. So it means I gotta read way more books than usual. And they're hard to
Yeah.
find as it is. But
Erin, are you leaving?
Oh no, I was saying bye to Book Invasion.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. I made tea.
Came
I'm
in.
back.
I
So
told
you
you she was
did-
getting tea.
CDs.
No. Made a big old cup
Unfortunately,
of tea.
that's too many letters in a last name, so he's immediately disqualified for being a hack. And if he was any writer of worth, he would have a shorter last name.
Well, we can't all be last named Lee now, can we?
You just doxed me online.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Hopefully I don't spill this all over myself.
Aaron's gonna spill the tea, and you just doxed me online, live.
Aaron, did you grandma the cup into the room?
If he was really sacred,
No.
his name would be Dost, not Dostevsky.
What?
Dostoevsky.
Dost. He would stop
I'm
at Dost.
Olive.
Like a regular person would. 4 letters, more than enough.
Yeah. See, by this logic, though, you're saying Stephen King's a great writer.
If great writers will have a shorter name, but not all people with short names are great writers. I mean, I publish something. That's a hack.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, House of the Dead is on.
You're not a hack.
I'm proud. I'm proud.
Is that what
of
it's
it.
called?
Not a hack yet. I got a long way to go yet.
It is called The House of the Dead.
Name is super long, so I'm offended. Monse, don't be offended. It all means that you can't write. That's all.
Oh. Snip, snap. I was spilling some
And
tea.
if you are a good writer, then you're just going to shorten your name when you publish. That's all.
Unless you're from Nigeria. Then you can have a long name and it'll get you a book prize.
Sure. Nigeria's fine.
Yeah.
Scandinavian, no. Here's Peter Clark.
I like how Britt keeps trying to hide.
She's slowly moving out of frame.
Yeah. She's like,
she won't
maybe
be
no one will notice
Yeah,
that I'm
she's hiding the camera
here.
after doxing me.
Oh, man. I can't believe she did that.
I mean,
Peter.
is it really doxing if it's out there
Where did I put
already?
my last name?
Yeah.
In your video with your cover
Just that
reveal.
one. But we all know no one watches my videos. At least the older ones.
What are you talking
Go
about?
back and watch old videos.
Do
Well,
you ever get comments on old videos and you don't know what people are fucking talking about? And you want to yell at them because you think they're talking about something in a more recent video? And then you realize and feel dumb because you flew off the handle again.
That sounds like a story, Matt.
I can't say that's happened to me.
hi, Peter.
Peter!
I will say though, to Matt, there's this person who sometimes comments on videos from like last year, and he always says, "I'm commenting here so I don't spam your recent videos." And I'm like, what's worse? Like,
Oh my gosh, that's really weird.
and he always just says hello. It's never anything. I'm just like, hey, please be
So
gone.
he's not spamming.
No, he's just like, hey, cool video. Hey, just wanted to say hi again.
Aww.
That's
Bye.
cool. Yeah.
Watch him be here in like the
You-
chat.
I was just gonna say,
don't
like-
talk to me.
Oh, you mean in the chat.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
I live
Like,
on the 11th floor. I hope he's not outside my
Scaffolding,
window.
Sure.
you don't have a fire escape?
No, we got stairs on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Monse says sometimes I comment on old videos, so I apologize.
No, it's fine. I don't mind it. I like, for instance, like, I not too long ago did a video where I was talking about a Lovecraft book, and then somebody commented saying that I think your views on Lovecraft's racism are wrong, and then went on to this like big long spiel, and I'm like, who the fuck is this motherfucker think he is? I didn't even fucking talk about Lovecraft being racist, this motherfucker. And then I checked the like link, and it was like an old video, and I'm like, oh.
Maybe I did talk about Lovecraft.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I don't look at everything. Like I'll see, like, just like with your channel name, like I'll see like one part and then my brain fills in the rest. So it's not.
I'm happy that it filled in the wrong way.
Dude, that doesn't even make any sense because it didn't fill in. It took out. It removed the.
Yeah. Like my eyes just go past stuff all the time. Like my eyes move past the unimportant words.
I can see myself in the reflection of your glasses, and it's trippy.
Oh, yeah? Look,
Hello.
At this point, we can just give Aaron the nickname Biblio, and then just call her Biblio Therapist. I didn't want to say it. I stopped halfway through that sentence. I didn't want to finish that joke.
She is the most polite therapist.
Quebec.
Are we just saying people's names and cities now?
No, Monse said, we need a drunk booktube meetup. Someone pick a state. I need this entertainment
If
live.
you go to Montreal or Quebec City, we can do that. That's like halfway between me and Aaron.
Dude, come up tomorrow. My freaking family's coming up here, and I'm going to want to blow my brains across the kitchen. So
that would be feasible.
Yeah, it would totally be feasible. Like, my family's coming up from Vista. So...
Yeah, but I mean, like, Monse is close
enough
to you that it is feasible she could do that.
Well, yeah, because, like, if I'm not mistaken, she's actually pretty close to Vista. So, like, I don't know. But if... I know!
Wait,
oh my gosh,
Vista,
it's going to be
California?
hell. Yeah. It's either South Orange County or North San Diego County. I can't remember exactly where it is.
Well, that's what she said. She just said, wait, Vista, CA. I live next to it. So, yeah, she lives next to Vista.
Yeah. So if they could make the trip, she can make the trip. That was the long way around of me saying just fucking get up here.
How far is it, though?
Then you guys can do a live.
Like 2 hours, I think. But one of those hours is just driving up a stupid mountain.
Don't tell anyone that Monse lives near Vista, California.
Is that what she just said?
Yeah.
Near Vista? Vista, California?
Vista, California is where Monse is from. Don't tell anybody. Nobody.
Doesn't leave this chat.
Nobody tell anyone
Cross my heart.
Monse lives near Vista.
It's so funny because like Devin was all mad at Britt for like pseudo doxing him.
She gave my last name, dude. That's probably featured on my book. All Monse did was give her city, so she has.
Yeah.
How many Monses are in Vista, California?
Yeah, the Vista, California Monse, right? Okay. Make sure you don't tell anybody though.
It's Monse Jones, Vista, California.
I've seen Matt going to Vista and looking in a phone book for Miss Manifesto.
I go, her name's on the briefcase, Samsonite.
All right, Lloyd. What? Yeah, I know, because he's on the other side of the country. Probably. Yeah, because yeah, Aaron's in Eastern time too, so. I am geographically closer to London than I am to Vancouver. It's a shorter distance. It's just all water. No, Monse, told you it's got to be Quebec. You want us all to meet, it's got to be close enough to me and Aaron can get to it. Pretty much. Like, if we keep it Canadian, we can. There's more things we can do. Yes. I don't know. Yes, Peter, she did. You are correct, Peter. Canada being cold, icy tundra is a stereotype that Americans have that is unfounded. Other than the... God. Aaron, you're not helping. If they get like 15 close to 0, they panic. Yes. That's pretty cold for you, isn't it? Yeah. That's like less than 20 Celsius. Yeah. Wait. I thought it was always warm there, Matt. What the hell? Erica's here. Say hi to Erica, Matt. Thank you, buddy. Monse's leaving. Because Erica's here. No, she's allergic to lame, she said. Wait, no. Alright. Peter, stop with that. I want no Smash references in the chat. I lost Smash Bros. I lost so many friends of Smash Bros when it came out. I don't know. See, there's a subtle flaw with that, sir, in that I've been playing Friday longer than I've known you guys. So it wasn't when Friday came out. Exactly. All right, hold on. Apparently we lost the audio for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. It's not registering their audio, Erica. I want to restart OBS. 1 second.
Is that something to save for a group conversation?
Now they can't hear you.
Or is that just something I should say?
What?
Say it.
It can't be any. It's not like you're gonna dox them.
No, it's just like
Or call me a
super
racist.
lame. Damn it!
Okay.
You already
Okay.
done those things.
They should hear you now. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I love Conan Exiles. Like, I love it.
Okay.
And there's a mod that I love. And the guy that made the mod has made like 3 other mods that were like prototypes of what he's doing now. And he would like build servers for people to try out the mods on. and then like no one would want to do it, and so he would close it down. Well, anyway, I just happened to be on when his new mod came out, and I talked to him, and I got on the server and was on their Discord, and I was just like totally geeking out because like I've been like the biggest fan of this guy's mod work, and it was kind of like talking to a celebrity, and I was probably way nerdy and scared the shit out of him. And so now I can't figure out why I can't get on the server.
You probably freaked him out.
Yeah, I think I did.
Banned for life.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to find out what you taste like.
Wait, did you tell
Was
him
it
that?
the ones that you were telling me about the other day?
With the different...
The ones where you could be sweaty?
No.
Whoa, okay, no, that's an adult conversation for later.
No, but there is a mod called Pippi that you could do all sorts of shit on. Or wait, is it the Emberlight one or is it Pippi? I don't know, but yeah, you could like be like really oily or sort of oily, and I think it's kind of gross. Yeah, but oily is a feature.
That's interesting.
But no, it wasn't the oily thing or the hairy thing or the adult modding roleplay thing or anything like that.
I see.
Which I don't use, guys. I was just telling Britt the different kinds of mods.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay, seriously, I'll just say it. It's a loincloth mod
Nice.
Cute.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was, guys.
Okay.
That
That's
sounds
it.
awesome.
Like, it has different armor values and different things you can make it out of. And it's just amazing. I love it.
I'm
I
glad
love it. I
makes
love
you
it. I love
happy.
it.
Hashtag be the loincloth.
Be the loincloth.
Be the
Dude, I'm telling you right now, a crocodile tooth necklace and the lizard skin loincloth, dude, it's amazing. The armor rating is redonk.
Okay. Completely
I'm
off
done.
topic. Completely off topic. But did Adrian create something called Poetry Tube? Strip Cover Lit just popped up in my sub feed, and he did the Poetry Tube newbie tag original. Is Adrian trying to make Poetry Tube a thing?
This is the first I've heard of it, so maybe.
It was only for 3 hours, so it like just went up. I want to watch that. later.
Monse says paperback junkie loincloth merch.
Yes.
He did Monse? Okay. I'll watch his tag after.
All right.
All right.
Are there any new types of videos that you guys are going to be doing this year?
Dude, for me, anything but a live chat would be a new type of video.
Any video by Devin would be a good video.
What are you talking about? If you don't exclude live chats, I've done a video a week now for like a solid couple of months, except for last week.
Okay, that's fair.
But they're all live.
Aaron, did you go running today?
No. I've been like
She's sick.
Oh, that's right. You had a fever.
Yeah.
A fever.
so I didn't think it would be wise to then make myself voluntarily sweat.
I'm
I'm
waiting
going to
for
make
Matt
you sweat
to
till
fix
you
his
bleed.
computer.
That does not sound appealing.
Oh, do you guys want an update on that? I'll give you an update. I have 59 gigs of ebooks on my computer.
Wow.
Interesting.
Ebooks. Like text files.
Damn.
Yeah. What the what?
Of just like your own
No.
like, books or
No, like books. Like ebooks.
damn.
Of people who I read. Remember I told you I wanted to read a new ebook every week because I have this giant stack of ebooks on my computer. Yeah, it's more than giant now. Like, it's like scary.
It's redonkulous.
Yes, it is. But no, I got the hard drive. I put everything onto the hard drive, and I have to do I don't know what it's called. I forgot, but I have to take off Mojave altogether and completely wipe my drive and then put High Sierra on. And I'm afraid to do that without customer service on the phone. And I probably could have got somebody today, but I don't know if someone who I got today would have been happy they were working on New Year's. So I didn't want to have a moody person because then I would have got cranky with them.
Nobody wants cranky Matt.
No.
Mm-mm. And then the crisis I had earlier was that the people I pay my rent to changed the company I have to pay the rent to them through. And for some reason, they won't accept my bank account information.
That sucks.
Yeah. And so I was freaking out thinking they were going to charge me a late fee. And so I was just like emailing her over and over again until she wrote me back and said, fine, just pay it tomorrow. God.
Matt,
What the fuck is happening?
You're roboting pretty bad, Matt. So, okay. Matt's having some connection problems.
Yeah, I had some connection problems, and I didn't realize it. I thought you guys just thought I was really boring.
Matt is being attacked by robot raccoons on his deck.
Oh my gosh.
Brittle King Trash Mouth strikes again.
Oh God.
No, but it was so windy today. My trash cans blew down the street, and I had to go get them. So that pissed me off. Oh, and then this was cool. My dogs went outside today and shit in this thing of ice. And then when my daughter went to go pick up the shit, it was like frozen to the ice, and she couldn't get it up. And she said she hurt her finger trying to pick up hard frozen shit off the ice. And I was like, why is this happening? This is like new year, new me. Like, this sounds like old problems.
I'm a
okay.
I'm a little distracted.
It's okay.
Which is I'm distracted with something you're the only one that's going to care about. Did you know
Are you looking at furniture?
No, I'm looking at the latest Being the Elite episode.
Okay. No, but I've actually been trying to stay away from like Wrestle Talk and stuff for a little bit because I realized that it was consuming my life.
Yeah. Well, no, this isn't like a Wrestle Talk thing. This is the Elite.
No. I know what you're talking about. But like last I heard, they were about to actually announce AEW. Is that a thing now?
That has happened. They announced All Elite Wrestling and the AEW Double or Nothing event.
Oh my God.
So the next All In is called Double or Nothing.
Did they talk about the Tuesday night TV show?
I've not gotten that far into it. As the no, yeah. There's no...
Because I heard that some WWE people were leaving to go to it, but I'm sure it was rumors.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't even want to watch it.
Yeah,
because every time I watch a rumor video, I think it's like legit because I'm an idiot and I don't fucking like... Once I hear something exciting, like my brain stops working and I make up my own ending.
That makes sense. But no, AEW is announced. Tony Khan is the president. And yeah, that's...
Say no, don't leave.
That's big news, man.
Monse loves wrestling talk.
Nope. Ew, wrestling talk. Please don't. I'll leave.
She loves it. We shared Ric Flair gifts one time.
Yeah, but she probably doesn't know who Ric Flair is.
No, she actually made some derogatory comments about everything.
Yeah, see.
But I thought she was doing it in jest.
But, I don't know. Maybe that's what it's like when you read Dostoevsky.
619, humana, 619. I'm not saying that that's Monse Jones's area code, but it might be.
It's not real MMA is. Okay. Sure, Monse.
What'd she say?
It's not real MMA is.
Oh, MMA is fucking rigged like boxing.
Yeah. You're looking at the fucking McGregor fight, and you tell me that wasn't fucking booked by a fucking wrestling booker?
Or you watch a Floyd Mayweather fight. God, boxing is like the stupidest sport that ever existed now.
Now it is, yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's talk about happier things.
Like books, since this is a booktube channel.
Yeah. But just so you guys know, AEW is going to be like the thing that like changes the world.
McGregor is everything.
And,
yes, he has a really good booker that's writing his storylines for him.
Yeah, he's going to be at WrestleMania in Becky Lynch's corner. Gossip, rumor mill.
Anyway, books.
Yeah. Humana, 619.
I need to find what. Well, okay, I have a shit ton to read, but like I need to pick one and read it.
You know what the best way to do that is to pick it up and open it.
Yeah, but like there's so many.
You're making it too difficult. You just pick up and open.
Gotta figure out what your next Stephen King is going to be, too.
What, Dev?
Gotta figure out what your next Stephen King is going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Both of you should pick up Needful Things with me.
Ooh. Is that the last Castle Rock book?
So it's one of them. I don't know the chronology of it.
One of the books says the final Castle Rock book, and I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, until he came up with one. Isn't he coming up with one like soon or already out recently?
Another well, there's a show. I don't know. Did you watch the show?
I didn't watch the show
what
yet.
What did you think of it? I don't know what I think of it.
I don't know what a Castle Rock is.
The town. Another town like Derry, Maine.
Damn it. Haven't you seen Stand By Me?
She has not.
Dude, I feel so old and
No,
unwanted.
don't feel old. I just live under a rock because the only thing I watch is John Wick, and that's it.
That is so sad.
Yeah, so she's never really watched a movie before.
Devin, shut the fuck up.
So basically, she says every day she watches puppies get killed.
More or less.
What a jerk.
Holy shit, you're right.
Matt,
yeah.
What plans do you have for 2019, man? What goals do you want to hit?
I have a bunch because I made a bullet journal.
It was making a bullet journal on the list?
No, but it could have been. But I did it in 2018, so
okay.
I thought it would be cheating. But I under my try new things, I had broccoli and cheese soup, and I didn't hate it. I'm almost a grown-up now. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I thought I did well.
Good job.
Yeah. I have a bunch of books to buy. I don't know if you could see that, but that's a bunch of books to buy.
That's quite a few books.
Yeah. It seemed smaller in my head, but now that I see it on paper, even in my chicken scratch shorthand, it's kind of overwhelming.
Oh. Just looking at that, it's like, whew.
Yeah. But I filled in a bunch of things on my tracker, so that was cool.
That's right. Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gesundheit.
Screw you, Devin.
Thank you, Matt, for being very sensitive to my religious beliefs.
Yeah.
She could have said, "God bless you."
That's
Say, out of him, demon.
that offends me and my religion.
Okay.
My bad.
I love it that both of you just take that at face value and just move on.
Yeah.
That's great.
Devin is devout.
I'm a devout
We're gonna
atheist,
move on.
yes. I'm 100%
Well, I've been
devout
offended by
atheist.
some stupid shit in the chat, so.
Have you? Call it out. What happened?
Well, you did call
They're
her a
just talking
rapist.
about yesterday.
Was
Oh.
someone
Well-
like, that wouldn't
It was
be that
you.
bad? It was
And
me. What?
It
Both
wasn't me.
times.
I haven't been in the chat in a week.
When I told you that, I was mildly offended.
Oh
But
my
it's
god!
clothing
Why are
business.
you? Why are you bringing that up? Jesus Christ!
she's
You
big-
dead
Yes, to you.
horse,
Because she's Biblio the rapist,
Oh.
dude.
Coming for you.
man. Aaron, I think you're getting the wrong impression of me.
I think it's hilarious. I'm not getting any sort of impression.
I feel really bad.
You know what?
Don't. It's fine.
I'm
Do you know how many
curious.
times it's in the books? Like in random books, it says the same thing.
Yeah.
What are you curious about, Dad?
Curious the fact that you've literally read every message Monse has said in the chat except for the one that I think she probably would want you to say. She had a suggestion for what we could talk about, and you did not even touch what's...
I didn't see it. Where?
Is she asking why is Brit in her KKB Grand Wizard robe?
Ah!
Peter supported her in the chat, but none of us did. We didn't even acknowledge her comment.
I didn't
I'm
even
sorry, I didn't see it.
see it. I'm on my phone.
I know, Matt can't see the chat.
I'm very stressed out right now.
Everybody is. Except me. I had that joint. We're good.
You know, being the head of a bunch of communist racists must take a lot out of you.
Are you looking for the comment? It's like the fifth one up. Right.
She's making videos again, and we need to talk about how it's changing the community.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome. I need to actually go give a good watch to him. And give some comments. We should just watch them live on the stream right now.
We should. That's what we should do.
Yeah, but see, the problem is,
Talk
Matt,
about
when we do
changing
that
the
and you're
community.
here, we get crazy echoes, remember?
Oh yeah, shit,
right.
that's right. Goddamn shit.
And I don't
We
know.
were gonna
I don't know how to
Mystery
fix your audio.
Science Theater that shit.
I'm stressed out enough as it is. Like, I doxed Devin. I ruined everything.
Man.
You didn't see Monse from near Vista, California's comment.
In the 619 area code.
Oh,
I know, I'm
Booyaka,
terrible.
booyaka,
she said not to watch
619.
them live, so now I kind of want to.
No, Devin.
Booyaka, booyaka.
They must be good. She's being modest.
Booyaka, booyaka. I am so behind on BookTube, dude. On my watching.
Dude,
There's
me
a
too.
lot of stuff I need to watch.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I've been doing no watching of BookTube at all lately.
I was thinking that this would be a good idea at the beginning. I'm like, oh, I'm going to save everyone's litmus videos, and then I'm going to watch them like all at once.
Ah,
Because that'll be like,
wow.
Yeah,
It's almost like
that's
the
a shit
video that
idea,
I was
right?
going to do this time. You know, a
Well, I
live stream
know,
of the
but-
litmus video.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, because when you started talking about that, I'm like, oh, wow, I should just watch everyone's litmus videos like that. And then when I started seeing how many videos there were, because it's a daily fucking thing,
For
man.
2 weeks, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Except if you're me and just tapped out halfway through. Not even
Yeah.
halfway through, like
Yeah.
day 5.
If only we could have just done it all at once as a group, you know.
You know, Devin.
Hey, I had to watch this is something that's kind of positive, I guess. Okay.
Be the change, Matt.
I'm going to be the change right now. I'm going to come right out and say that there was a booktuber that I was not fond of for a long time. And then I was forced, not at gunpoint or anything, but I was forced to watch all of said person's Vlogmas videos. And when you watch someone's entire month of life, you feel like you kind of know them. And their little weird intricacies that made you want to murder them turn into fun little things.
Aww.
So now it's like not violent.
Well, that's good.
It's very touching.
Yeah.
Who in the world are you talking about, Matthew? Says Peter. Who was this person? Spill, says Monse.
This sucks. Okay, Lauren in the books.
I could have guessed that.
It's like, I don't know if it's like how like excited she is at the beginning of each of her videos that like rubbed me the wrong way, to the part where I would like just like start smashing buttons on my computer until something made the page change. But she's not bad. Like, I enjoyed watching her and Beardy Dave's life over the last couple weeks. And they like Strictly, so that's cool.
Strictly?
We're big fans. Yeah, Strictly Come Dancing.
Good God.
It's the British dance show that they made into Dancing with the Stars over here. And for some reason, it's not good here.
I don't think I watch Freaky People. Everyone's dead inside.
Yeah.
Peters, this is some serious tea, and it's fresh.
So I'm not trying to like start shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, if there's a booktuber that, this is a challenge for everybody. If there's a booktuber that you actually like really hate or just dislike a lot, give them a watch. Sit through some of their Vlogmas stuff and see if you could feel your heart grow 5 sizes larger.
Usually the people that fit into that category, when I watch videos, it makes things worse and not better.
Yeah, it's a no from me.
You guys were like, yeah, this idea is horrible. Shut up.
I go out of my way to look at both sides of most conversations, but just people that this isn't.
I just want to know how you were forced. Because
he has a wife.
Well, the thing is, we watch. Okay, like there's channels I watch on my phone or on my computer, and then there's channels that my wife watches on her phone. But then there are certain channels that we both like, so we have to watch them together. So, like, we watch those on the TV. So, on the account that we have the TV on, there are certain people that we watch on there. And she put this person on the TV account. Yeah. And when this person is doing videos every 2 seconds, and they're like there every day, the sub feed turns into like a little parade of Lauren in the books, which is fine. But she kept putting it on, and I would like be in the kitchen, and I'd hear, "Hello, hi, hello, hello, hi," and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I would like come out, and I'm like, "Why is this on?" And she's like, "Oh, it's nice and Christmassy. Just watch it." And I'm like, "Ugh." But it is nice and Christmassy. But it's just that opening hello. It like scares me. I think I'm a jumpy person. And so when someone yells, when it's quiet beforehand, it scares me. And she always scared me.
It's okay, Matt. I'm a jumpy person too. Whenever my mom opens the front door, I jump.
And you go, "Oh."
I do. That's exactly what.
Oh my God.
It was like a zombie surprise.
Yeah. Like last night when all those old dudes were like, "Hey, hot stuff," and she's like, "Oh," and you're like, "Oh, you like it when I talk dirty to you, huh?"
I was so sad. There was a really hot chick talking to me, and then she said, "Okay, I gotta go by my husband now."
Yeah.
So basically, Matt's heart grew 3 sizes, and he saved Christmas.
Yeah.
And he turned into a robot.
Yeah. And
Matt,
Britt was almost the third wheel in a really fun relationship experience.
Britt, did you get that joke?
What?
The image.
Mr. Robot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Mr. Robot?
You!
Why?
Check your Voxer.
My Voxer?
Check InsomniChat.
Uh-oh.
The gift master is at it again.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't see anything.
It was InsomniChat, right? Yeah, InsomniChat.
Yeah.
Well, it's Voxer being fucking stupid, where it's like you open it and there's no new messages. Hang on, let's see. Oh, wait. Somebody shared a photo at 6:50 in the PM.
Really?
Oh my Lanta. That's funny.
That was on the screen for the past, 3 minutes. Covering your face.
Shut the hell up.
You were doing this deep speech about how you should watch booktubers that you don't like.
Yeah, and that's what everyone was seeing.
And so people in the comments are going to go tell Lauren, so this guy, Mr. Robot, he hated you. And he did this voice of you and it was annoying.
I don't know, Matt. Your
Peter,
impressions are pretty solid.
Return to the dark side, because Monse did have Voxer before. It was fun talking to Monse and Erica.
Yeah, Monse, get back on Voxer. Oh, and Erica. Yeah. I want to hear them argue about stuff.
And I get I'll either send or get a message from Erica once every 3 months now on Voxer. And Monse just took it off. Y'all are gonna just send me porn? Yeah, but that's a reason for you to join, not to stay away.
Monse made Voxer like her clothes. She just took them off.
Wow, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, so I feel kind of good about it, but I feel bad at how I told that story.
That's all right.
I feel like I could have shared that story with a little more,
Oomph.
no, not umph, just care.
Because
it made it sound like I was about to go to England and hunt her down and kill her. And that's not what it was. It's just that her excitement scared me repeatedly.
I don't think it sounded like that at all.
Well, I did use the words kill and things like that. So.
And besides, the moral of the story here is that if you watch someone every day, you might like them again.
Actually,
yeah. It's just like Hitler Youth.
My experience is that it's the opposite. If I get to a point where I start watching somebody every day, eventually I just go to, no, I can't watch anymore.
Hero, come here.
There are some people that I do like as people, somewhat respect, but when they do so many videos, I just no, you know what? I'll watch everyone every now and then.
Why do you always have to say bad stuff about Steve?
What? Which Steve?
I'm just joking.
Oh, Donahue.
Yeah.
Fucking YouTube keeps unsubscribing me from his channel. I've had to resub to him twice.
And he sees that.
I know. That's probably why he doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh my gosh. Devin missed my talk about the thing that we can't talk about in here.
That's not cryptic at all.
Yeah, sorry. It was me thinking out loud. Aaron, let me see your tattoo.
Whoa. It depends on where it is.
The one on your arm that I saw a second ago. But I just saw a bit of it. Oh my gosh! Oh, Zoe's gonna shit.
I also have a teapot on this arm.
Oh.
You You have the tea on you?
Oh my
Bringing
god.
it all the time. I also have a Triceratops tattoo on my leg.
That's adorable.
Monse, to be honest, I don't even know why you are still subscribed to me. So, it's okay. I understand.
What's happening?
Monse is unsubbing from us on purpose.
Oh.
Monse says, "Oh my god, at our booktube meetup, let's get tattoos."
I'm game. I
Let's
need a new
all
one.
get a letter of Monse's name on our chest so we could go to a sporting event and take our shirts off and have it spell her name.
I'm about it.
Britt's like, I'm not going to say anything. Maybe people will look away and I won't have to respond to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Britt, you are not taking the roasting in stride. It's really not very becoming of you.
Peter's getting one tattoo of one thing and one thing only. Hashtag be the change.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Peter's litmus videos were so nice.
They were
Like, they really were. Like, they made me so happy. Like, all of them.
I think his choice of MVP was a little, misguided, but it was a cool video. It was interesting.
I mean, that's the video that he wanted to make.
I suppose. But I didn't do much with BookTube.
Most valuable Devin.
Okay, so the lesson here is, in order to be the most important person on BookTube, you have to make the least amount of content possible.
Ow. Way to call me out, Matt.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Kinda, but it's different when you say it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Like I said, I even say that, but at the same time, like I said, I've been doing a video a week pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just a 5-hour live chat usually, so no one can watch it after
just
the
watch
fact.
it in chunks.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was meaning to do, is start chopping them up into like segments and just uploading them independently.
Oh my gosh, then that means people will actually
Hear some of the
be
things.
able to they will be able to find little parts, because it'll be like Indian
Sound bites
Insomniac's
that will
new
ruin our lives.
yeah, it'll be like Indian Insomniac's new video, Brit's a racist.
Hey, Heather.
And then like everyone
As Heather enters the room, you're talking about Brit being a
Heather.
racist.
Coming at us.
What?
Or guru gossip, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Guru gossip.
God.
Peter says classic Brit. Peter.
But yeah, no, like that's. I mean, look at the things we talked about already. We talked about Bob earlier. We talked about The Exorcist. Those are individual, basically videos in and of themselves. So like, chop them up and put them up as separate videos. That's probably
And then that one about Brit being a communist.
Yeah.
Stop! I'm not a
We talked about
communist.
that for a while.
But yeah, I think this is all I'm going to be able to do in terms of making videos coming up with the stuff I got to do in 2019.
That's good.
I guess I shouldn't be complaining that I'm that busy. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idle
we miss
hands
you.
are the
Well, I
devil's
miss you.
playthings. It's okay, Britt. You could speak for everybody. Dictator, Grand Wizard. I'm just kidding. No, we do miss you, Devin. I even left a message saying, "How have you been? I haven't talked to you in forever." And
I'm gonna
then
burn this
you
sweatshirt.
didn't answer me.
I
at all.
didn't even hear it.
Okay. Well, I was saying, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you? I mean, how are you?
Tired.
Okay.
You freaking add me to that chat. And then
Sorted.
Yeah, I literally added Aaron to InsomniChat and then took off.
He's like, maybe no one will know that Aaron's not me.
Well,
Peter says Devin left us for his books he put in the freezer.
well, that's actually not that far from the truth because for the first few days, that's what it was. Like the now that it's been announced, I can again talk about it. The fact that I'm going to be doing books in the freezer with Steph going forward now, as Rachel had to step away from the podcast. But we did it by doing a live show with the three of us on for their patrons, and I had to edit that. So that's 3 different tracks of vocals that I had to edit together, and like 4 or 5 different times everything got out of sync, so I had to like redo the whole 2-hour long audio, like the raw audio file. It was horrible. So that was like 3 or 4 days
out
of
sync
hell.
on a video?
What?
On the video, it was out of sync?
No. The video, well, it was just a static image, just the audio, because it was the podcast. But we had the 3 individual tracks in Audacity. And I would, like, do the whole 2 hours, fix it, and then realize that when I fix one little thing somewhere, it knocked this one out of sync with that one, and then had to go back from scratch. Had to do it, like, 3 times at least. Oh, man, it was brutal. But, yes.
I don't know why. I thought Stephanie was leaving.
No, Rachel's pregnant, having her baby, and she's not going to have enough time to continue with the podcasts.
I'm so awful. I thought Stephanie was.
Nope.
Oh my god.
It's going to be me and Steph. I'll be editing my first episode as a host this weekend, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What's the first book you guys are doing? Or can you not say?
Well, I don't know if I can or not. I don't think it's like a big secret, and there's only like 4 or 5 people in here anyway, but yeah, no, the first episode I'll say it's the anticipated reads of 2019. So it's not one book. It's just what's coming up in the year. And
you almost said 2016.
I did almost say 2016.
That would have been awkward.
And we're going to be probably doing some announcement about the book club that we're going to be starting. So like Books in the Freezer book club, where they're going to be reading a book every month and chatting about it on Goodreads. So all kinds of changes come to the podcast and brainstorming stuff with Steph. It's been fun, but oh my god.
So you're being the change, so to speak.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm
I
sorry.
like how when she said that, she was being all snazzy, like doing the thumb on the nose thing.
She doesn't realize that the B in Be the Change stands for Brit.
I do realize that because you say it every fucking time you go into Boxer.
That's true.
You say that and then you leave.
Brit the change.
Hey, Brit, finish the sentence. Salt and Vin.
Stop.
All right. But yeah, like, but between that and everything else like going on, I started up Twitch and been doing that as well lately. That's consumed a lot of time.
I can't wait to get back on that, man.
I got affiliate after like 4 days.
Nice.
I've got 3 subscribers. But yeah, so I've been doing that, which is why I don't have Conan Exiles right now, actually, because I'm going to be streaming horror stuff on there.
Nice.
And like, I literally, if I am gaming, it's going to be on there, because I don't have time to game for fun anymore. If I'm playing a video game, it's going to be for that. I'm not going to plug Twitch, Peter. This is BookTube stuff. But I'll just say I'm not hard to find. I'm not very creative.
People think he's from Dolly.
Yeah. Basically, Peter, it's the same name. But yeah.
If anybody wants to follow my author Goodreads, that'd be cool.
There you go. Plug that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Throw that link in the chat, Britt.
Okay, I have to pull it up.
Okay.
Hold on.
Excuse me while I pull this out.
So, New Year's today. Oh, that was today, actually, earlier today. So, Jake, no, Shut up. So Jake Bible put out a post on his website that he is no longer a full-time writer.
He's not?
Nope.
Why?
Between having a kid, going to college and such, and a couple of other things, he needed the stable income, so he's gone back to a 40-hour-a-week job. He's still going to keep writing, but like, there's a lot of stuff that's not going to get done now. He's not going to be plugging out 10 books a year like he was.
Yeah. Wow.
It's very upsetting. I mean, not like heartbreaking.
So does that mean that the bottom has fallen out on self-publishing?
I don't. Well, technically, I don't even think he was self-publishing because most of it was small press.
Oh, okay. But was it his small press?
No, it was Severed Press, which is very reputable. Heather's going to try and write and listen. This should calm her. Got the imposter syndrome today because want to go on submission next year. I'm scared of success and failure, and at the same time, advice, oh wise ones. Unfortunately, the advice for that is it's something you got to deal with. It'll never go away. It's the big the imposter syndrome, and being scared of success and failure at the same time. As a writer, that
know
doesn't
how
go
to
away.
fix that if you become a sociopath.
Pretty much.
Like, I know some sociopaths, and I'm like, dude, I wish I could not give a shit like you not give a shit. It's amazing. Like, they get so much done and, like, really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm writing, like, in the midst of writing, I have to, like, actively turn off, like, my booktuber self. Because, like, if I let, like, the booktube side of me get in, I get all, like, anxious and have a panic attack.
Oh, Britt, you need to take that part out of the book that says this is where Britt doesn't know what the fuck's going to happen or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I need to take out that part that says Britt needs to write shit, LOL.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Peter just said, I tried to show a penguin my books, and it slapped me with its fin. Peter, what penguins do you know have fins?
What the fuck?
Penguins don't have fins. Okay.
Who's
breaking into a car? Aaron?
I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, I'll mute it so you don't have to hear this.
I thought it was Matt. That's what I was saying, Aaron.
No.
Oh,
She's
shit.
like, yeah, it's a fire alarm. We're not going to go anywhere. I'm sure it's just a drill.
I'll take you with me. Take in the live chat while my building burns.
Okay.
Y'all can watch this. 2019, what's up?
But yeah, no, that whole like insecurity and anxiety never goes away. I've never heard of an author have any kind of advice for that wasn't just some cheesy rehash of, just get through it, suffer it out, try and
some people say don't read your like the comments people leave on your on Amazon or whatever, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
No,
because I've read some stuff that was actually constructive that helped me.
Yeah, but the thing is, it depends on whether you have developed a thick skin or not. If you haven't, then that could be crippling.
Yeah.
So it's really based on the person. The best thing to do if you don't have, if you're not sure if you can handle it, get someone else to read it. Get someone else to read the comments, take what they think to be critical, and take it for what it's worth, and even pass along the good ones because good reviews are a huge help. In terms
or
of
have a pseudonym you're writing under that you make as a real person, and then start bigging that person up, and then it's not you. It's that other person.
Mm.
You could end up schizophrenic doing that, but I think it'll be okay. I think you can pull it off.
As writers, I feel like we're all mildly schizophrenic at this point because we talk to fake people in our brains.
Yeah, and then we let those fake people take over things.
Yeah, but the thing is, the advice about not reading stuff, that only applies after you've got it published. If you're having these doubts while writing it and before submitting it, then not so
don't
much.
stop writing. Just write it, don't read it, and then give it to somebody to read.
I live for the red line because it makes me better.
And then never look at it again. And then forget you wrote it. I have the worst advice.
Well, I think this is pretty cliche, but we're always going to be our own worst like critiques.
Yeah.
So like
real.
you get other people whose opinions you trust to look at it and give you their opinions. As long, again, if it's someone you can trust not to bullshit you. You don't want someone that's going to be like, "Oh, it was great. I loved it," just because they're your significant other or your friend or whatever.
Yeah, if they say like, "Oh, making the unicorn pink, that was very unique and bold."
Dude,
I like it.
I thought you liked my pink unicorn.
I do. That's what I'm saying. But if someone else says that,
okay,
they're probably full of shit.
But you're okay with my pink unicorn, right? Okay.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Oh my
Dirty
God.
old man.
This is wonderful.
I like how we're trying to actually legitimately answer a question while still making phallic fucking jokes like that.
Hey, I said one thing and you guys all started making noises. So really, who's the bad one here?
Yeah, no one say it's okay. It's not. It's almost second draft. It took a 6-week break for distance. She tricks it like, well, she tells it like it is. Yeah. I don't. Okay.
I mean, when I was reading Kruger's and I got mad at Devin for doing something, I yelled at him. So
I don't even think that's a spoiler. The dude dies in the first chapter.
listen, I justice for Brian.
Just because you kept holding the hope that I would bring him back somehow in the rest of the book does not mean.
Could he make an appearance in your new book?
Hashtag justice for Brian.
He's dead. DED dead.
But
Hashtag
in
crow
this world, there's like everybody, so someone can bring him back.
No, he's DED.
You could do whatever you want.
I technically could.
You could bring him back as a pink unicorn.
Dude, stop fucking spoiling the next
Someone's
book.
nightstand.
I'm not showing you any more chapters, man. Fuck.
Okay, alright, okay.
But yeah, Heather, starting in my bane too, like, if I can get into it and get past the start of it, I'm usually pretty fast and effective in my writing, but starting sucks.
I'm glad you said in my writing
Yes,
at the end of that sentence.
I remembered who I was in the room with.
Yeah, Britt would have fucking lost her shit.
You'd swear there was a hot pocket in her pants.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, there actually probably is. Never mind.
Stop!
Oh my gosh. Hey, Britt.
I kind of missed that, and now I don't.
Oh,
Well,
shit,
here is
Brit.
a good.
I lost the game.
Devin!
Hey, Britt, you can't say shit because you tweeted about it the other day, and you made me lose.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, Brad, we described this to you last time on chat too. The game. Not thinking about the game is how you play the game. If you think about the game, you lose the game. So I just lost the game because I thought about the game.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
And yeah, Britt just made me lose the game. And when you lose the game, you have to say that you lost the game to make sure everyone else around you also loses the game.
Damn it.
That's not a bad goal.
I was playing.
That's not a bad goal, Heather. Right through it. That's, again, it's
Hey, Britt.
it's lame, kind of cliched advice, but it's really the only thing you could do.
Oh, hang on.
What's he saying now?
Matt, we can't hear
Muted
you.
himself.
I just got to pee real quick. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Brett, I think he's peeing.
Stop with the whispers.
What?
Fucking hate whispers.
What's wrong with
No, I was just
whispers?
kidding. I was
Wow,
filling
we're
up
all in Matt's bathroom with him.
No, I was filling up a
Okay.
coffee thing.
Yeah,
No,
Matt
but-
would be the kind of guy that's be like, hey, excuse me, I'm going for a piss, and take a bucket of water and slowly pour it out, just to make it look like make it sound huge.
Yeah. Is that when I was a kid, I was like not a kid. You know that weird prepubescent, like everything's about penises
No,
age?
I honestly can't.
Okay.
No.
I must have
I-
missed that phase.
I had this
Brit
thought.
was all about penis
I'm like,
stuff.
I bet there's a way to tell.
Oh, yeah.
There's a way to tell somebody's size by listening at the door of the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, it was like a scientific theory that I was trying to put together when I was like 10, and it went nowhere. So
Well,
I think
I
my
think that's for the
hypothesis
better.
was flawed.
Oh no, I forgot to. Holy shit, Matt, you are hung like a horse, aren't you? Yep, totally.
I'm just kidding. Oh, you guys are so easy. That's awesome. Okay. No, Britt, seriously though, when you get a Hot Pocket, do you look at which one you grab out of the box, or do you just
Stuff it
mindlessly
in her mouth.
put your hand in the box and pull a Hot Pocket out? No, this is legit. This is like, this has thought behind it. Go ahead.
I don't look at what Hot Pocket I'm pulling out of the box.
whoa. Ooh,
Yet,
sorry for that. Close.
yet, you're having a problem picking what book to read. Just stick your hand in and pull one out.
I made an overly ambitious TBR. That's my problem.
My problem is I don't read.
That's definitely a problem if you want to read books.
And be on booktube.
Yeah.
The real tea on booktube.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's easy to be on booktube
real
without
fake
reading.
reader
You just gotta do
girl.
live chats every week.
Oh my gosh, Britt's like a real fake reader girl.
Oh my god, she is.
Oh my gosh, hashtag
Oh, that's
that
all.
shit. Well, how
Well,
big's your TPR? TPR. Christ. How big is your TBR, Aaron?
Well, it's 9 audiobooks plus
Hashtag fake reader Brit.
I want to read like Columbine by Dave Cullen, Tell My Horse by Zorna Hurston, a bunch of like audiobooks.
Did you give up on doing all the Toni Morrison, or did you finish that?
I couldn't get through Song of Solomon, so for that reason, I've given up.
Oh, okay.
Song of Solomon's supposed to be like her best work, but I was just like so bored.
Sounds good, right?
Do you think that's something that hurts people? Like when they hear that something is supposed to be so good or the best that this person has, and then you read it and you go, Jesus Christ, if this is the best, like, I don't know if I'm going to invest any more in this author.
So I'm afraid of reading Headful of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay, because I'm looking forward to reading Tremblay, but everyone says how like great that book was.
I have that audiobook on hold from the library. Because I tried to read A Cabin at the End of the World, and I didn't like that. But I thought I would give him another chance.
You didn't like Cabin at the End of the World. Wow.
I stopped halfway through.
That was literally the best of 2018 for books in the freezer. I think
I know, I listened to it today. That's why I was like, maybe I'll try another one.
they love Paul Tremblay. They interviewed him. If you want to listen to that too, that's a good one. Steph and Rachel interviewed
Maybe
Paul
I will.
Tremblay.
Maybe I'll... I don't know. I was just not intrigued. I read like half of it in one sitting, so I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I just never picked it back up again.
Damn.
that's exactly how I felt while reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
What? I thought you liked that book.
No.
What?
No.
Even when we got to the end, And you found out who the killer
The
was?
fuck up, Devin! I was hoping you wouldn't make this joke.
What? What joke?
The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is not the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. They're not the same.
Okay, I didn't read this
No,
husband
no,
book.
no.
Okay, never mind.
Ooh. Brit's coming for you.
This is exactly why they had to put a half in that title.
It is. It actually is.
But it doesn't help.
No.
At all. They should have just called it like Blue Sky.
I don't see the problem with the title as is. Like, it's a different name. It's a different verb. Actually, it's a... No, it's not a verb. It's a noun. It's a different noun.
Why didn't they just have the author like write one more death?
Because it's not death. It's like... Evelyn Hardcastle is a guy that's stuck in like a Groundhog Day kind of situation where he's going through 7 different lives, 7 different hosts, and trying to figure...
Wait a second. Evelyn's a guy?
No, the main character's a guy.
Oh,
So his job is by the end of the day to figure out who killed Evelyn Hardcastle. But he can't, like, he has 7 days to do it, and he's in 7 different lives each time.
Oh, yeah.
And they interact with each other. Really weird.
And what's the other book?
Brick, take this one. That one was trash.
The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is one of the stupidest shits I have ever read. Like, it's this... Okay, so the premise is she calls on this girl to, like, ghostwrite her memoir.
Evelyn does.
Evelyn.
Yes.
Like,
And this
she's-
isn't Evelyn from the other
No.
book. This is
No.
a completely different Evelyn.
The
Yes.
titles are completely
Okay.
coincidental. They have nothing to do with each other.
she's
Okay.
this old school, like, Hollywood actress, and this author doesn't know jack shit about Hollywood because, like...
Okay, it sounds like Sunset Boulevard. Keep going.
Kinda.
She's telling this girl about her 7 boring-ass husbands and her boring-ass life. And then the plot twist, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know spoilers.
Hold on. We have a thing for that, okay? We have a thing for that. There you go.
The butler's in love with her,
Go ahead.
and she has no money.
The plot twist is she had 7 husbands, but she was really in love with a lady.
That's so current fucking year, dude.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't hold the water that it once did.
Rude, Devin.
What? I'm having fun with Mr. Robot.
Oh, is it Mr. Robot?
No, it's gone now.
Okay.
I hated that book so much.
Oh.
Everybody loves it. They think it's, like, so fucking profound, and I'm just like, what the fuck do these people see in this book?
Why would
You know
you ask
what,
that
though?
question, Britt?
I think, too, like at least one person, this is going to be the first book they read that has like a lesbian twist to it. And if the person reading it feels that same way and then reads that book and it's like, oh my gosh, this is like me, that book's going to be their favorite book for the rest of their fucking lives.
Okay, but I don't understand
You know what I'm saying?
how a lesbian twist is seen as a positive in this book, when normally what I've seen in this kind of case would be people angry at, oh my god, my sexuality is not a plot twist and plot device for your novel. Like, what was it, in Ready Player One, when the character gets revealed to be a woman? It's like, oh my god, or no, biracial or something. People were all up in arms and saying how it's like,
That's so fucking
it's
stupid.
so wrong that they just made this into a plot twist somehow. Like it's not important. It's just something you did to shake up the plot. Like, no. How does Evelyn Hugo get away with it?
Is it because the chick's elderly and you're not allowed to question elder characters?
Well, no, she has a really like miserable life, and like this chick that she was in love with is like the only like good thing that ever like came out of her life. So
Good thing. Ding, 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 ding.
I mean, as like a lesbian who dated guys because she didn't want to admit that she was a lesbian, like I wasn't offended by it. I just thought the book was fucking stupid, and that's the
Yeah. I don't know, but when you say things like "I don't know why everyone loves this so much, it's so bad," you know what that's going to make me do, right?
Yes, I know, and as I was saying it, the fear was in my eyes.
What is he gonna devil's advocate the book on you right now?
No, I'd have to read it first.
Oh.
Luckily, I'm way too busy.
Well, luckily, all you have to read is horror. So
no, is that the
Aaron, have you read it?
No, and I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Is it because of my synopsis? Thanks
Sunset
for coming to my
Boulevard's
Well,
review.
you did tell her the ending of the story, Britt, so...
Yeah, you're like, there's
But
this
you're
movie
just
Titanic, and these people, they're in a boat, and they hit an iceberg, and then Leo dies.
What? No, I
Wow.
thought he gets...
Spoiler alert.
No, he gets up on the plank with the woman. There's plenty of room for both of them.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh,
doesn't
my
just
butt's
separate
kind of big. I'm going to make you get in the water. We haven't talked about big butts.
I can't lie.
Or...
Well, you're the one who imagines everybody with big butts.
No, I don't imagine everyone with big butts, Aaron. Some people, I think, have huge butts. Some people, I think, have no legs. And some people have tentacles.
Wait, am I one of the people with no legs?
No, Britt, I know you have legs.
Oh.
He wouldn't be that mean to you, Wheels.
Speedy.
I'm not that fast either. If Shan and I come to your house, be prepared for like the slowest walk of all eternity.
Well, I'm going to stand on my porch and watch you fall down the driveway backwards. So, yeah, it'll be funny.
Your driveway looks fun though.
My driveway is like the scary part of a roller coaster.
Yeah, it is.
I fucking hate it. It's, I want to move. I want to move.
I couldn't hear what you wanted, and it sounded really creepy.
Well, I'll tell
Sounded
you
like
what I
some
want.
mouse for a
What I
second.
really, really want.
I want a mouth.
I want mouth.
Matt, you just stop whispering.
I want
You know she doesn't like whispering.
I know.
This is kind of weird.
It is, though.
I hate that.
I'm waiting for Peter's ASMR joke to start flying. But yeah, Aaron, Britt really hates whispering.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
And I hate Spice Girls, so this is a double whammy.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really
If you
want.
wanna be my lover,
I don't like the tingle.
She's getting tingles from this? Oh, wow. Matt, you're tingling her.
Well,
oh,
they don't call me the French tingler for nothing.
Who calls you that?
No joke.
All right.
I make up my own nicknames
This
for
is,
myself.
we got about roughly like 10-ish minutes left before I'm going to call it a night. Do we have any bookish things for 2019 you want to talk about? Or even 2018, I guess, really? Reflecting or looking forward, either or. What do you think?
Astounding was the best book I read last year that was a new release.
Which one was that?
The biography about John W. Campbell
Okay.
and Isaac Asimov.
That sounds cool.
It was awesome.
Monse just downloaded Voxer and doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, my HIV.
Wow. Yeah. Britt, how about you?
Oh, I read The Exorcist and didn't die.
Also
Look
didn't
at
get
you.
possessed.
I also
You read a lot of horror.
I did. And we have to find another Stephen King book for me to read.
Yep.
I even wrote a horror novella.
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, Matt said it was really scary.
Well.
The suspenseful parts in it were extremely suspenseful to the point where I was getting very nervous and reading faster and breathing more shallowly.
That's exciting.
Good. Good.
Yes. That's what you're supposed to do, Hitchcock. Chill the fuck out.
How about you,
Jesus.
I've been thinking a lot about The Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins.
Right.
Because I read that, and I thought that it was just going to be one of those books that I didn't think about ever again. But I've been thinking about it a lot. It was really good.
That one's like semi-horror.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's batshit, man. And I was not expecting it, and I listened to it in one day.
What's it called?
Library of Mount Char.
I listened to the whole thing in one day, and maybe
Nice.
that was a mistake, but it was so good.
Yeah.
Hey, JD.
Ooh. Mr. Estrada, how you doing?
I actually listened to the complete Conan the Cimmerian Barbarian Weird Tales Omnibus Collection
Damn.
4 times this year.
Impressive.
And I realized that I like to beat a horse to death and then keep beating it and then beat it some more. I don't understand how people can like read a book and then read a book that's completely different the next day and then finish that book and then read another book that's completely different. Like when I get into something, it's like I have to make it like my life during that time. And normally it's not a big deal, but I've been reading all of the Robert E. Howard Conan stuff so much, and I have other Conan stuff to read by different authors, and I don't even bother reading it, and I just go back to the Robert E. Howard stuff that I've already read, and I don't know what that's called. There should be like some sort of disease name for that.
Comfort zone?
Or something. I don't know if comfort zone's right.
No?
I don't know. Comfort zone, huh? No, I'm not afraid to read the other Conan stuff, and I'm actually really excited to get to it. But then I'll just like go, oh shit, remember that thing? But like no one's here to talk to me. So I'm like, hey, me, remember that thing? And then instead of like having a conversation about it, like I'll go back to it.
Interesting. Enjoy the disease then. I love switching it up. Kind of crazy. JD says.
I think I'm gonna cut down on how much I read because, like, I have the problem.
Whoa. Didn't you start this conversation by saying, I don't read?
Yeah.
And now your plan is to cut down on what you read?
Okay,
Ultimate
well,
fake reader girl.
we all
Fake
know
reader
that
girl.
that was a slight exaggeration. I read, but like, and Devin can attest to this. I will read a book so fast that I will not remember what the fuck happened.
Wow, that's something to be excited about.
It's terrible. I hate it. Like, cause
I'm
like,
sure that's not reading then if you don't read.
Oh no,
That's
she'll
just like
remember.
exercising your wrist.
She'll forget the weirdest things, like just weird character things that just made no sense.
Oh my gosh.
She's off camera.
I kind of know what you're talking about, Britt, because there's times when like I'll read something and then like I'll be playing it in my head as I'm reading it, and then like I just start making up my own story. And I'm like, oh, wouldn't that be crazy if like this bridge caught on fire? Oh my god, what would he do? He would have to like, and then I'm like, oh shit, like my eyes have gone over a whole other page and I didn't read any of it, and then I go back and read it. But like I daydream all the time.
well, it's not so much that I daydream. It's just that like I'll go through, like, I'll read a book and then I'll start a next book, and the last book I read, I won't like remember. Like I think I
Zoe
read
does that.
so much that like I just don't remember books like I used to anymore. Like before I joined BookTube, my memory of what I read was a lot better.
Two, there wasn't any pressure on you though.
You were also
Now there's pressure.
you were also reading different things too. Like not to be dismissive, but
Yeah.
other than the Game of Thrones and the beach, you didn't really read the most challenging of work.
That's
Right.
true.
Dr. Seuss is really hard, Devin. There's words that like aren't real
No.
words, and you have to kind of guess how they're gonna sound when you say them.
But that's the thing.
You can't just like make fun of that.
That probably sounds really condescending, but I mean it's like Britt has gone from reading stuff like Throne of Glass and The Raven Boys to like just look at the stuff you read this year. You read just with us. There was It, Graveyard Apartments.
I'm gonna put a GIF in the Voxer chat of what I see in my head
First
every
Horseman.
time you guys say Throne of Glass.
The First Horseman, the Book of Shame, because I thought somebody was a husband when they weren't a husband at all and they were a slave.
Yeah,
A slave?
it was the captain of the ship, and the main character was enslaved to him. The head guy was also like a servant to the captain, and his backstory was he was only doing this to like support his family back home, his wife and his children, and that's why he voluntarily came into servitude so he could support them. And in the midst of a conversation that the three of them were having, Britt thought that the captain was married to the slave.
Because that's how Brit sees relationships.
Kind of, yeah.
As slavery.
That would explain a lot.
Jeez, Brit. You are a therapist's dream.
Yeah, Erin, if you need a guinea pig ever, please come be my therapist.
Yep.
'Cause I need one.
Therapist.
Wait, so Aaron is the...
Therapist.
You know, if I say the and you say rapist, we could say therapist. Pretty...
It doesn't sound like that when you do it like that. Go, say the. Rapist. It doesn't work at all.
You guys are brutal. Listen, when I'm back on YouTube, I'm changing my...
No!
You're not allowed now. You are Biblio the rapist. Come on.
You are the analrapist.
Britt's main goals of 2019 are read less books, watch less BookTube, and be the change.
I'm going to drink more alcohol this year. I wrote that down in my book and everything. I need to chill the fuck out.
Matt, you're cracking Peter up right now.
I'm sorry.
He's not an egg.
I know, but Aaron, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
When you said, "Is that an egg?" I thought you were talking about my cat, and I was like, "No, she's not here. She's over there."
Dave's not here, man.
Britt, also reading The Exorcist is another achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, it saved our friendship.
Well, it
Okay,
maintained.
I'm gonna go put my Throne of Glass gif in the Boxer chat. It's been real, guys.
See ya.
I'm
Bye,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm
We're still friends.
sorry.
It's fine.
Britt is a booktube.
But I'm sorry.
Britt is the booktuber that BookTube wants, but also the booktuber that BookTube needs right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Your only goal in 2020 is to eat a pastrami sandwich, Clark. Okay, well, what are you gonna do in 2019 then? That's 2020 is a year from now.
Well,
Brit,
Peter's
change your
New
channel
Year's-
name. Change your channel name, Brit, to Brit the Change.
Oh my God, yes, Britt the change.
I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I'll do it.
All right. yeah, as we round the 3-hour mark, it is time to call it quits.
This has been so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting caught up reading the chat. Brit the therapist. Hashtag Brit the change.
I don't think you want me to be a therapist, guys.
Or a rapist. Either or.
Yeah, I don't want to be that either.
Alright, so that's it for another week. We'll have something probably in mind for next time we do this. Right?
We should play those games again. That was fun.
Jackbox?
Yeah.
Alright. That's a possibility. We do that. Actually, we could do that sometime later this week instead of waiting until next week. Yeah. Alright, but we can coordinate that in Voxer.
Okay.
Bring the change and have a good one. We'll try and not get. Yeah, sorry, JD. This was fairly impromptu. I literally put up the live event and said it was going to be at 9 Eastern, and then we started at like 8 Eastern anyway,
Yeah.
and it was like only put it up a couple hours in advance. But yeah, I'll have alerts more. I'll have alerts more next time to give you guys some more notice. And Scott, thanks, buddy. Glad to have you in here, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, Scott.
So yeah, guys. Sorry to cut it relatively short. Even 3 hours is actually short for us.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut it short, but Happy New Year, and take care of yourselves, and everyone say goodbye.
Bye, guys.